Can't stop, won't stop. It's time for another round of Karens, the best roundup of 2024. All the random crazy clips that you've seen over the year come back to bite you in the ass to come for take two. Well, you enjoy these clips anyway, so let's get back into it. Welcome back to Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things, and let's get into the clips again. This next pair of clips are going to be some interesting ones. So what's happened here is we're at Disneyland in one of those long lines for one of the various rides. You know how this usually goes. A multi-hour wait just to get on one ride, yada yada yada. And here we have two different separate events where people are cutting in line for certain reasons. I'm not going to explain too much more to you. I'm just going to let you watch the clips first.
I used to take them to a bathroom.
I know, but we're not doing the cutting thing anymore.
If I gotta use the bathroom, man, I'm getting at the back of the line too.
Yeah.
I'm a little 7-year-old.
I know, man.
Yeah,
it's the same standard. It's the same standard. It's the same standard as everyone else.
Don't. Oh, you better. You are not touching me right now. You did not just shove me.
Cool.
You haven't been standing in line.
They're standing in line.
Yeah, you're not standing in line.
What is wrong with you?
Nothing is wrong with me.
Okay,
you can stand in line like the rest of us.
They're standing in line.
Yeah, and you're not.
Is she with you?
Yeah, she is actually.
Get her out of my way, please.
I really.
Obviously, I'm going to meet somebody.
You guys,
No,
why do you guys
stand
keep
in line like
cutting?
the rest of us.
Are you
And
insane?
You haven't been.
No, it's like why does everyone think that you could just keep passing us? If I don't see
I'm not passing you. They're in line.
No, it doesn't matter. You literally like. Why do we need to wait in line and then everyone else doesn't
Well,
get to wait
maybe
in
if
line?
you went and got food and brought it to her, you know what I mean?
It doesn't matter. That's not how it works.
Oh my God. Do you want me to get park security?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I don't think they care about this, right?
Good, because apparently they do. Because apparently you didn't want to go get them.
Last time I got cut in line, I actually asked, and they said it's not
I'm
allowed.
not cutting in line.
Yeah, you are. They actually said it's not allowed to save spots and that I should handle it exactly as I am. Don't allow people to cut me.
Why don't you call park security then, okay?
No, go for it. If you have a problem with me, please call park security.
Oh my God. What is wrong with you?
Nothing is wrong with me.
Let me pass.
Just so you know, if you try to do anything, I'm recording. So
Well, I don't care.
Cool.
Let me pass. What is wrong with you?
Nothing is wrong with me. I'm just not allowing people to cut me.
You know,
it's the same problem with the other people that are cutting. So
Before I give my thoughts on this one, I just want to ask you, what are your thoughts on these two clips here? What's your opinions on this whole line-saving, cutting shenanigans that have occurred in these clips here? Personally speaking, the first one, when you had to leave the line you're already in just to go take your son to the toilet, and let's say you've left a family member sitting in the line waiting for you to come back, personally, to me, that's a-okay. I'm not going to care too much about it. It's not worth the time and effort because, A, I get it. Some kids are not great at going to the toilet at the correct times, yada, yada, yada. It's issues that occur very often, so it's not worth it. And then secondly, to that, my family and I have participated in this type of stuff multiple times before where someone, either me, my little sister, or someone else who's not busy doing something will go and join a line for a certain thing that we all want to do, and the rest of us eventually catch up and join the line in the spot where me or whoever else went to the line is already standing there waiting for the line. It's one of those things where I understand the frustration to see people cutting in front of you saying that, oh, I'm going up to my friend who's up there. This is a drink for them, hence the reason why I got 2 drinks, yada, yada, yada. And I can get the frustration to that. But at the same note, it also comes down to the fact of, like, is it worth it? Is it really worth it to care that much about 1 or 2 people doing this? And yes, I get the whole thing of like, oh, but if you start letting certain people do it, then suddenly everyone's going to start doing it. Then it'll get worse, and then that, yeah, I get it. But it's one of those things where I get the frustration here, but also, is it really worth it at all? Here we got a clip from the COVID era that's recently resurfaced.
Yeah, you can move your cart forward now. Yeah, you can move your cart forward. Yes, she can move her cart forward, all right?
I am checking out, and my items have to go on the conveyor belt.
Forward.
Would you please stand
Take your
6 feet away?
goddamn phone. Take your goddamn cell phone and put it down, lady. Put your goddamn cell phone down. Yeah, you see what I mean? Put your goddamn cell phone down.
You will be reported
Go ahead and
to
report.
Protective Services.
Go right ahead and report. I don't have to be
It's funny remembering just how crazy some people got during these times. Like, I distinctively remember that when some old lady was buying a huge amount of box of tissues, when she got told by me, when I told her that she could only get 2 of them, she decided to make the threat of throwing one of them at my face because, of course, they did. I don't know. People just got a little bit crazy at this time. The woman behind the camera spots a person leaving this coffee shop here and like, oh, they're open, and decides to go in and go to the toilet before going to buy a pastry. It turns out, though, that the store was apparently closed, and this is what happens next.
I didn't know that. You have your hours posted. You have your hours posted. But you're not gonna cuss at me and not let me use the bathroom. I didn't scream at you. You came at me abrasively. I will, yeah. And I'll post this on Yelp so people see how nasty you are. If I need to call the police,
Yes,
I
please.
can.
Yeah, let's do it.
Why are you so mad?
Because you are being ridiculous right now. You came here. Store is closed. You came here without saying anything, asking anything. You just came straight to the bathroom, right?
Because I had to use the restroom
Yes,
and I didn't see you. If
that-
I would have seen you, of course
Why
I
did
would
you
have
stop
asked for
and said
permission.
that? Why did you come inside at the beach? Because I told
I
you
didn't
to
call
leave.
you a f***ing bitch. I did not call you a f***ing
Call
bitch.
caps, call caps, call caps.
Okay, I will.
Stop recording and call caps.
I'm not going to stop recording because now you're preventing me from leaving and you're making
Because
me
you
feel very
came here
uncomfortable.
and we were closed.
Not to mention, I'm a loyal customer here and you're berating me.
Listen, I have never seen you before, and you, if you are a
Okay,
loyal
you've
customer,
never
you
seen
would
me
know
before.
what time we open.
Your hours are posted on the doors.
So
I thought you
exactly.
guys were open. I thought you guys
Wait
were
a second,
open.
so
I
you
didn't
don't know what time it is?
I didn't look. I'm sorry. Your door was unlocked.
But why am I supposed to close?
Why are you
know,
screaming
no,
at me?
No, I'm like.
Apparently, after the woman in question stopped recording when she left, apparently the Karen in the situation pulled her hair and tried to pinch her. Now, it is definitely one thing to claim that an assault happened the moment you stopped recording. There are 2 things we can say there. It's like, yeah, that's very convenient, but also, B, it might be something that makes sense too, because she probably purposely waited for you to stop recording in order to do that. Whatever. One thing to do note is that the reviews for this business do quite conveniently line up to tell the story that the person who operates in this store is a bit of an asshat. So yeah, take that as you will. Here we have a Karen experience massive road rage.
No.
Oh, no.
I've got my daughter in the
I don't
car.
care.
And
Get the away
right
from me.
there.
Get the away from me.
You just hit me. You just slammed my
You're in my personal space. Get the away from me. I don't care. You can't open my car door, bitch. Call the cops. Call the cops.
And this is why you should always lock your door whenever you're inside of your car driving about. You never know when someone's going to be this damn stupid. And I'm not trying to victim shame here. This is just something, take this as a lesson. Always have your doors locked when you're in your car on the road, just so this doesn't happen. I'm very curious if the cops did get caught and get involved in the situation. How did it go? How did it get resolved? Because in my opinion, I think that the moment you rip someone's door open, it's going to spark panic on whomever's door you just ripped open, and it will lead them to do something that will probably get you hurt, and you're probably not going to be able to charge them for any of that because, you know, you kind of did it to yourself by ripping their door open in a raging fit. If you saw this next clip on its own without the context of the story behind it, you might think both people in the situation are absolutely crazy, but here's what actually happened. So the people behind the camera, they were driving down the highway, and this guy in the car did a stupid driving thing, probably cut them off or something on those lines. Basically, they did some stupid driving shenanigans that are dangerous on the road. The main character, our person behind the camera, point the finger at them, and you know what the guy in the other car did? Followed them to this point here, where now he's acting very erratically, and we have the response of more erratic behavior from the people who are... it's wacky. Here's the clip.
He wants to spray us.
Something in my car flips me off.
No one threw any kind in your car. Whoa.
Want someone don't say your car, you white trash people are gonna have to learn sometime. Come on, motherfucker. Take it, bitch.
Dude, you're on recording.
you bitch. You're a suck my. She's a. It's a slob too. I don't know what sex you are, but you're a slob.
BG05037. You don't even like me.
Go ahead. Fuck piece of shit. You know what? You. What more are you gonna throw at me, dude? Because you're a bitch. You're a. Come on, I'm saying to my. That thing? You that thing, huh?
Careful, you hit the old man's ego. He can't handle having a finger pointed at him on the highway after he does something completely stupid. I don't know, it's just some wild behavior to not only after you do something stupid on the road and get caught out for it, or simply someone pointed a finger at you, you decide to follow them wherever they're going and think you're in the right to get involved in this weird and wacky fight that you're doing here. They're outside of the car, you're just driving erratically and randomly with your car, doing burnouts and accelerating like an idiot. I don't know. Granted, everybody, this is the type of person you share the road with, so always be careful out there and be very wary of everyone else on the road. Here we have a funny clip that comes from a HOA, which is funny. There's been a lot of those recently. Well, these kids were out here throwing a football around in their front yard, and this Karen comes out saying, no, that's not allowed in the HOA. And, well, here's the clip.
You're playing football.
Because I can't. Do you want me to?
You're not supposed to play football in the yard.
Who says?
We live in an HOA. We don't like the activity in the front yard. You're supposed to be playing in the backyard.
Is that a law?
It's part of your HOA. Go get your mom.
No. Is that a law?
You're a child. Go get your mom.
Is it a law?
Little boy, go get your mom so I can talk to her.
No,
this is not about you at all.
But it is about me because you don't want me to play in the yard.
It doesn't matter.
But it is about me though.
Okay, so I live right over there. Like I said, I'm part of the HOA. I don't. Here, you know what's your name?
I'm not telling you. That's not happening.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I hope you know that your parents are probably gonna get kicked out of their house for this.
They're really not though.
But they are.
Yeah, I'm honestly not even supposed to be talking to you.
And why not?
Because you're a stranger. My mom told me not to talk to strangers.
Again, go get your mom. We can
Not
go
happening.
up there. We can go up there if you want to. It doesn't bother me.
Not happening.
You know, it's sad your parents have you out here playing and you don't know what's going on.
It's not a law. Nothing's happening.
Do I need to call the police? Is that what I need to do?
Why are you calling the police?
Because you're out here breaking our HOA code and you're not listening to me. You can't get your mom. So
I really don't
are you here
care.
by yourself?
No, I'm not here by myself. You can see that my dad's truck is right there.
Okay, go get your dad.
No, it's not happening.
There are some people claiming that this clip is entirely fake purely to promote this person's TikTok, and I can see why one would think that, but also from all the clips I've seen with HOA shenanigans, I 100% believe this could be definitely a thing, because, hey, we've seen some old people who complain about kids having fun out in the front yard also be the same type of people that say, oh, why aren't kids going outside more often, yada, 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 and doing all this whinging, bitching, and moaning crap. And yeah, 100% believe this is probably real. Because it's just one of those things that's that ridiculous in a HOA that is like, yeah, you know what? Going off of what I've seen, this could definitely be a realistic thing. And also saying, oh, your parents are gonna go homeless because you're playing out in the front yard. Good lord, what does that matter? Here we have the classic egotistical madman angry customer going off at an employee, asking him to come outside so he can fight him because he's just doing his job.
Huh? I was already leaving, bro. Yeah, don't get aggressive with me, bro. And I see you coming up too, bro. Ain't nobody finna threaten me, bro. That's why I'm already leaving, bro. I'm already walking out. Yeah, I'm already going. Some guys. No, you definitely going, bro. Coming up on something.
I don't got my gun.
You're not. Whatever, bro. You ain't nobody gonna do nothing. You straight up, bro. Walk bro. You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna No, you're not tough. You ain't gonna do a thing. You definitely ain't. None of y'all are. walk up to me like this.
You know, one day I just want this type of person to have a worker actually accept their plight and then get knocked out by that worker. Yes, it's going to cause a litany of other problems for that guy, but you know what? Sometimes these people deserve a piece of humble pie. Well, it'd be served in a knuckle sandwich, but yeah, same difference. Here we have a DoorDash delivery driver who so happens to be black, totally won't matter to this clip in just a moment, wait a minute, probably will, who's gone into a certain neighborhood. Apparently, it is, quote, a private area, and so a Karen comes out of the woodworks to start going off at him to leave and decides to call 911 over this shenanigans.
Yeah, can you just have them...
I'm asking you to leave. They're gonna
Okay, I'm leaving. I just dropped off my order. All you had to do... Okay, I'm leaving the property. I've turned around.
He's wearing a...
I've turned around, and I'm leaving the property.
He's wearing a gray shirt, and if you were leaving the property, your car would be moving, and he'd be driving.
Okay, but you said you're calling the police, and you asked me to wait.
911.
Yeah, you asked me to wait for him.
You won't just leave.
Okay, you're asking me to wait for him. Do you want me to wait for him, or do you want me to leave?
I've asked repeatedly. I've asked you. He's black. He has a mustache. He's wearing glasses.
Mm-hmm.
His black shorts on. Do you have weapons?
No.
He says he doesn't have any weapons. I do not. Not yet, but we need him to leave the property.
I'm leaving the property. You asked me to wait for the police?
No, I never asked you to wait,
yes,
sir.
you said you're calling.
I told you repeatedly you should not be on the property for any reason or no reason, and that you need to leave. You're criminally trespassing.
No, it's not criminally trespassing when you drop off a DoorDash order.
K-A-R-E-N. Get a big laugh out of that, buddy. Brophy. B-R-O-P-H-Y.
All you had to do was say, this is private property.
That's correct.
Could you turn your car around? You're going the wrong way. You got very...
So
you
police
got.
will be here and you can explain it to them, but what you should do is leave.
That was very hostile, the way you came at me.
You're breaking the law, not me.
It's not breaking the law.
In some follow-up information, apparently the guy stuck around for a little while to see if the cops would actually show up, and you know what? They never did, and yeah, funny. Because of course not. It's a huge waste of time because clearly it's not one of those things where they're truly going to care about it. But yeah, hey Karen, how you doing, Karen? You're doing great. It's always funny when someone who is literally named Karen turns out to be the stereotype. It's really bad for other people who are named Karen who aren't the stereotype, but you know, unfortunately there are too many Karens who reinforce the stereotype. Here we have some classic road rage.
Get the f*** out of my way!
Psycho.
You got on my ass! You need to move!
What is that, a weapon?
Yes, it is!
Oh, you just called it a weapon. That's a crime.
Oh, you JS
That's
cop.
a
I've already
crime.
called the cops.
You're the one assaulting people.
You went right in front of me. You
Dude.
just about killed my car.
You're out of your mind.
Dick.
You're a crazy ass.
Cop.
Go on get.
I've already called 911.
Go on get.
I've already called 911.
Go on get. You're psycho.
I really just want to know how in the world we got here in the first place. It's very clear that neither party is innocent in this entire situation, because the guy behind the camera is in the ute in front that has stopped, which has led into this madness here. But clearly something happened beforehand that's led to some funky road rage. This guy's minding his own business. He is taking a phone call in a hospital he works in area, and this person's come up to tell him that, nope, you're not meant to be in this area. This is the executive health area. You can't be here, and it makes attempts to kick him out. Here's the clip.
I'm on the call. Excuse me.
Do you have a break room you can take your calls at? This is executive health area. So this isn't an area you can just hang out at.
Is there a sign where I can...
Yeah, there is a sign that says executive health on the other side when you walk through here.
I know that. That's why I sit here. I'm just minding my business.
Right, but this isn't a place that you can sit on the ledge.
And you are?
I'm the manager of executive health, Melanie.
Do you own
What
this
department? What department do you work in?
Do you own this whole...
We do. This is our suite.
Okay.
This is the restroom.
Well, can I finish my call real quick before...
Can you walk on to where you were going to go? Do you have a break room?
No, Karen, I do not.
I'm sorry.
I do not.
What's your name? Calling me Karen is inappropriate. I just told you my name was Melanie.
I'm on the call right now, and you're interrupting my call. That's inappropriate. If you don't mind, I can finish my call and I can leave.
What was your name?
Simple.
What was your name?
Do you mind?
I do.
Please, can I finish my call?
You can finish your call, but this is executive health area.
Okay, well, you have to wait. I'm sorry. You're a grown adult, I'm a grown adult? No, you may not.
Okay, I'll call security.
Okay, cool.
Now, you might be thinking, you know what, this might make some semblance of sense, but according to the guy, he's been taking breaks in this area for going on several years now without any issues, except for this person here, which is kind of interesting. Maybe he's just been able to get away with it for so long and now someone's trying to enforce what rules actually exist there, or maybe she is completely stepping out of line. Who knows? Maybe the latter, probably. You have a guy being told off by the flight attendant?
Well, you're complaining about the seats, and you did to me when I walked by. So is that a yes, you're going to stop now so everybody's comfortable, we can get to Denver, or do you just want to take another flight? It's your choice.
Oh, I'm not taking another flight.
All right, so you're going to cut it out now? Is that a yes? Because we can anytime turn it around. I'm not kidding. We have every right to remove you if you're not going to stop. So I just want to make sure you are going to stop.
We'll stop.
Thank you. Yep.
I can only imagine being one of the people who are sitting close enough to this conversation to hear exactly what is going on and just hearing the words that, you know, if you don't want to be on this flight, we can just turn around and go back and drop you off and you can go on a different flight if that's okay with you. I'd just be sitting there going, wait, no, please don't. This has already been so much time I've burnt just to do this in the first place. Please don't do this. Though, unfortunately, sometimes those things are entirely out of your control because there are people like this guy who does not care about anyone apart from himself. Here you have a guy at a hotel who probably has some actual legitimate complaints to make but has no idea how to do it appropriately and is taking out all of his anger about how things have been going at this hotel all on this individual staff member right here. Here's the clip.
I know. You think you're not fast, huh? Why are you beating this lady up?
How did I beat her up?
She didn't do this.
How did I beat her up?
I'm standing here watching you do her.
I yelled at her, but I didn't beat her up.
You are verbally beating her up.
Sure, I'll give you that.
She doesn't deserve it. She did not make a mistake.
Her mistake was when I asked her to read the complaint that I had given their corporate, who refused to do anything and help me and pointed me back to the people who have terribly, like everything in the hotel's wrong. The pool's not available. The ice machine's not available. Everything is wrong. There's pubic hair in our wash room. There's pubic hair in our shower. There's pubic hair. It's gross.
I get that.
And so when I asked somebody to read something, and when I asked somebody to read something, they literally go, "Do you want me to read the whole thing?" Yeah, that's why I handed it to you. And if I finally go, "Man, you're dumb," after all that, I got some random stranger backing up that kind of incompetence and that kind of incompetence.
You're using the wrong language, dude. I don't know if you're educated or not, but dumb is the inability to learn things. She has an ability to learn. You are.
I'm not dumb. That's the thing. I graduated high school, went to college and everything. I'm way past dumb. I asked you a simple question as if you wanted me to scroll on your phone. That's what I asked you.
You asked me if I wanted to read the whole thing.
Yes, did you want me to read the whole thing?
Why would I not?
I didn't know if you wanted me to or not. That is your personal phone. I'm asking you for your permission to continue to look.
I handed it to you.
You said read this, read this. I saw what you had on the screen. That is what I read.
What on earth would I want you to read?
I will let you talk to my manager. I will let my manager give you a call tomorrow.
Other than that, since you want to call me dumb and all that, I don't want to talk to you anymore.
I mean,
Simple as that.
Obviously,
Simple as
you
that.
don't want to work, nor does anyone in this hotel.
How am I not working?
Well, one, no one's been at this desk the entire time we've been here unless you come up here and ring the bell.
That's why the bell is up there. We have stuff to do in the back
I know,
as
but
well.
when I come down here last night and listened to whoever was here, it could have been you, probably was somebody else. Right?
I wasn't here last night, but yes.
But when I hear people listening to videos on their cell phone and cackling and gaggling back there and not helping customers, you know.
Okay, and that's
not.
Works. I can't do anything about that.
The service people clearly don't work because everything that I wanted to use in the hotel was dang near broken.
Mm-hmm.
The cleaning people don't clean. I was woken up this morning by somebody playing rap music across the hall. I thought it was children. It was your cleaning staff.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Like, who works? I know everybody works.
I mean, if we're not working, this business will not be running. But like I told you, if you would like to talk to the manager tomorrow, I would be gladly to leave a note for her, and she can give you a call.
I'm not going to waste my vacation talking to your manager, who clearly doesn't manage a staff very well.
Perfect.
And you think that because you have an inability to perform your job, and when someone says something to you about it and doesn't just tolerate it, you just quit working even harder. I'm not going to talk to you anymore because you called me dumb.
No, I'm not talking to you because I'm not about to lose my job about this when I clearly tried to help you.
What you should do,
but no,
is everyone who works in this hotel should lose their job.
We're not going to talk about it anymore. I mean, if you want me to call the police, then I will.
I mean, I don't want you to.
Or if you want to just leave, then leave.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do because again, I come down here with a complaint to show you to read it.
Yeah,
that was a struggle.
Sure did. Yeah, it was a struggle. I'm sorry. It was. I'm so sorry. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I'm so sorry.
You are.
I'm so sorry. I'm not as smart as you.
You're definitely not.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm 34 and
I'm
retired.
so sorry.
You're how old?
I'm so sorry.
See, and you make those little gestures with your phone pointing at me.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm recording this, so I'm showing my manager.
It, and I want you to show your manager.
Yeah, and I'm going to show her.
Yes. That's good.
Perfect.
Manager, what's your name? Do you have a name?
No, just say what you have to say. I'm too dumb to have a name.
So the person who can't even answer me her name wanted to ask me what she should do about the terrible experience I had here, which was absolutely awful. I've already been in touch with your corporate. I don't think that that's very helpful because your corporate referred me back to the very people who can't complete their job. I actually used to work for a Hyatt hotel, and I've been a Hilton Diamond member for a decade. So I know the standard, and I love when lazy, entitled, worthless people don't do anything to get their job. Please make sure you evaluate your staff, fire your staff, retrain your staff, get better staff. I know it's hard to hire people, but this is the level we have, as people who are incapable of doing anything or helping anyone.
You're amazing. Have a great day. Yeah, Thank you for your speech.
Funny additional piece of information with this clip. This guy actually had a job. He worked for a media company, which when the CEO of the media company saw this clip, promptly fired him. So much for being retired, buddy. Well, I mean, I suppose you are now, so you weren't lying per se, but probably not exactly the way you wanted to retire. But hey, good job. You did it for yourself. And I do want to make it clear. It does sound like he had genuine actual complaints that I think would be something worthy to complain about. But he's gone about this the entire wrong way. And yes, with the whole thing of like when you hand someone their phone, ask them to read what you've put on the phone. Yeah, some people are gonna ask, is there more? Do I need to scroll through? That is not something when you say they're dumb. It's like, yeah, there is more. Just keep scrolling until you hit the end. Or something like, I don't know. This is just such a better way you could have handled this entire mess. Instead of the way you did, and then taking out your frustration and anger about how you've been treated in this hotel. Because by the sounds of it, you had genuine complaints that are things that shouldn't happen in the first place. But you just don't know how to do it the right way, okay? Oh, and of course he didn't want to waste his, quote, time talking to the manager of the hotel because, of course not. He would rather go off once at a random worker who probably has very little control of fixing these issues. instead of talking to the manager in the same manner. You just rather not do that. Good job. Here we watch the best way to deal with a dispute with your manager.
You need to get this. He's gonna get fired. He's want to fight the manager. Bro, it worked, bro. Right, he at work and he don't want no money no more, bro. His ass is broke as hell. Let him fight. Let him touch me, folks. Let him touch me so he can get fired. Let him touch me so he can get fired, folks. I'm the manager. He's off the clock. I'm not supposed to. He's not supposed to be here. He got off at 4 o'clock. He got off at 4 o'clock. Hey, security. Get his ass, folks. I asked you a simple question, you want to turn into an argument. I never said it wasn't my fault. I asked you a question, you goofy ass little boy. It ain't that serious, bro. God damn. We just trying to look and make us some. I'm sorry, I didn't even ask y'all what y'all want.
Oh, did I say best way? I'm sorry. It's actually the worst way to attempt to fight your manager physically over a dispute you're having with them. So something tells me there might be a few screws loose in that guy's head. Maybe. It's quite possible here. Or maybe the manager did something really stupid. I don't know. It's still funny. Here we have an apparent lawyer who does not understand the simple rights that a restaurant can just kick you out for any reason at any time, who either has too big of an ego or just drunk. Probably both.
Okay. I am a lawyer. I am a lawyer. You will not intimidate anybody on my dime. No one's asking to intimidate. I'm asking to get a salad. You will not. Yes, I will. You will not. Yes,
How embarrassing for your firm.
You will not. For my firm?
If you are a lawyer, or who are you?
How embarrassing for your everything. You will never intimidate anybody on my dime. You better act right. Excuse me? Who are you? You heard me.
How embarrassing for this.
You will not ever. You heard me. I promise you. You. This will hurt.
Yes. With those shoes even.
Okay, good. The cops are here. Good. They're here for you. Good. You will not ever intimidate somebody like that. You need to be appropriate. I hope you know them. You know what? I'm actually of their... No. You gotta go. No. You gotta go. No. No. You will never be aggressive. This is inappropriate. This customer service. No. This. I'm not your service is inappropriate. This customer service.
Bye, bitch.
You are not going to validate.
Oh, she's been validated, and your ass is going to jail, you sucker.
But you're not going to validate. You're not going to take me out and validate her. No.
How embarrassing.
You know, I just want to be there with a lot of these drunk people when they wake up the next day and see the stupid crap they did the night beforehand. It'd be really interesting to see how embarrassed some of them are, or whether they actually care or not, because I guarantee you some people will look at what they did and go, oh well, and move on. Here we have an angry Karen fighting with park workers.
This lady
What are you doing, asshole?
Yeah.
What the f are you doing, asshole? Fuck off, bitch! Fuck off, bitch!
Same thing you
Fuck off, bitch! Fuck off, bitch!
Trees. I'm waiting on my crew
No,
to
you
get
ain't
down
doing
here.
shit! You're trying to provoke my ass! You asshole!
You video
You
me.
asshole!
You video me.
You asshole!
I'm born here. My name's Eric Williams, by the way. I work for
Where you
Forest
born,
Street.
asshole?
I was out here.
Get out of my face!
Wow, but you videoed me though.
Stupid!
Wow, that's how you're talking.
You're a stalking mother.
Wow. I'm stalking you.
No, you're provoking.
I'm stalking you. Call the police. Call the police.
No, I don't need the police.
I got cameras out here. Here goes my crew leader. This is my crew leader. This is my crew leader. My crew leader is right here. This is my crew leader. I got you good too, lady. I got you.
Try to provoke me. I don't think he's trying to provoke you anymore, ma'am. Consider yourself considerably provoked. You are fumingly angry in this clip. I don't think he's trying. He successfully did so, ma'am. These kids are playing with a soccer ball in their backyard and they accidentally kick it over the fence into the neighbor's yard. So they go over there to get the guy to throw the ball back over so they can keep playing it. But this guy has the weirdest justification on why he shouldn't.
Yeah. What's that?
Hi, how are you?
I won't give you the ball. I'm not your ball picker. You know that. You're not supposed to play with the ball.
We send
No. You cannot.
Alright. we're gonna post it on social media.
What?
We're gonna post it. It's our you gotta it just be friendly.
You should play at the part, not the back of the house, okay?
Why are we not allowed?
Because I cannot be your ball picker. Don't do that.
We send one every
I don't
5
care.
months.
Don't play at the back. I told my kid not to play at the back because I don't want to bother your father there.
Just throw it
Don't
back.
argue with me, okay? Go out. Don't play at the back. Play at the park. We have a park there.
What weird behavior. No, you should be playing in the backyard. There's a park literally across the road. Okay, I get that there's a park across the road, but then what's the point of having a backyard if you're not meant to play in the backyard? This logic just seems ridiculously stupid. Maybe they just want to keep the ball amongst themselves. Oh no, the ball goes over into someone else's yard. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, it might hit and break something. That is entirely possible. That is a thing. But you know what? When you're neighbors with kids, this thing happens. Just throw the ball back over and move on with your day. It's not worth the effort of this stupidity. Here we have honestly quite a wild clip, to be completely honest. So a bit of backstory here. These people were supposedly friends for a period of time. They even got to meet the parents of this crazy person, and they gave her daughter a blanket, which is now the core crux of this current problem here. Though it's very likely there are several other issues that have occurred to get to this point. Here's the clip.
You need to get out of my place of living, you piece of trash!
That was a present your parents gave us.
Get out of my life!
You should have thought about that before being crazy.
Bye!
Literally coming up to me when I'm with my daughter.
Bye! Goodbye! I need you away. I need you out of my life. Bye! You said bye earlier, remember? Bye! Get out of here. Bye!
You wanted to stop talking to us. You're the one that wanted to be immature.
Get out of my life. You unruly piece of garbage. Bye! Bye! Bye!
And here is her standing outside our
harassing
door.
my family.
Here is her
Harassing my family.
literally harassing us this late at night when we're trying to put our daughter to sleep. She comes up and storms out of nowhere. This is her not leaving our door. Look at this. Nope, it was a present from your parents.
Call the cops.
I will.
Can I get a phone?
Suck one.
Can I get a phone?
Suck
please?
one.
Thank you.
Suck one and have fun doing it. Get out of my face and out of my family's home. You're actually trespassing.
It's a blanket her parents gave to us.
Yeah.
She didn't give it to us,
Yeah,
her
she didn't. No,
parents
it was her
did.
parents.
Blanket bag.
Bye.
So why did she ever give it to
Bye.
me?
I gave it to you. She said I gave it to you. I gave it to you. I want it back.
Goodbye.
I want it back.
Bye. Bye.
I want it back.
Bye.
She's lying
Bye.
on my name.
Bye.
Get out of our room.
Bye.
Don't
Bye.
get out of our room.
Bye.
I'm not in your room. I want my personal
You
property
charge-
back.
you
I
charge-
want my personal property back
out of
now.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Now.
This is beautiful.
Now.
This
My
is
daughter, get
beautiful.
your ass out of here.
This is literally
You're literally
beautiful.
pathetic.
I am literally holding a child right now. And this is what she's
That's
doing.
probably the first time you held her all day. You
Yeah,
got
I'm
her
so
fucked.
sure because we were out all day with her. Get the out of my life, you loser.
That's why I got your mind, right? That's why
You're
I got
gonna lose
custody
her
of
real
mine,
quick,
right?
sweetie. Let me make
To
her
who?
hold the diapers real
To
quick.
who? You?
Yeah.
You? The one that can't even get the
I don't want your kid.
The one that can't even
That's
keep
a good one. That's a real good one.
I just want the.
Just so you know,
Alexis. Yeah, let me
Because
just
I'll knock you down, bitch. Let's
Alexis.
go. You're entering my property again.
Alexis, now's the cops
You're entering my property
You're
again.
done for.
You're done. I have you on camera breaking and entering.
Please.
Get the out of here.
But if she has
Get
you on
the
camera,
fuck
You don't let me get
out.
Summer's
Get
blanket right
out.
now.
Get
I'm still holding a
out.
child.
Get out. You're causing
Don't touch her.
You are causing a physical
She's gonna do whatever she wants to. No, because I'm gonna call the cops anyway, so it's whatever.
Do it.
Oh,
Oh, I know you're gonna have fun doing it. you
chill
whore.
out.
Have fun with it, bitch.
I'm sending this to your parents.
Number one, stop leaving notes under my family's door. Number two, you're smiling because you know you're conniving. Number two, there is no way on God's green earth you could find out my room number after I just switched rooms. So now you're stalking. You're stalking. That's stalking. 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 Number three, I'm gonna tell you one last time. Leave my family alone. You can't get it through your thick skull. I don't give a about you. You're so nothing. I don't care. Just leave my family alone.
Clearly,
You're making accusations against my daughter, saying I'm leaving her or whatever, when I haven't left the room. Suck my. You wish you could. Grow up and get a life, you bitch. Seriously, that's why you don't have your daughter and you're not gonna get her. Like, what is your problem? You're smiling because you know you have issues. You're literally just bothering my family. You're harassing. Yeah, you are. And I'm glad you're admitting it, because I'm going to have this for evidence as well.
Personally, and then also what I've seen a lot of people comment on, that maybe you should have just given the blanket back immediately. But again, I don't think that would have completely fixed this current problem, because clearly post giving the blanket back, she's now continuously stalking and harassing you guys in spite of you trying your best to avoid them entirely. So I don't know if that would really help the situation in this case, but it would have at least stopped the current argument, or at least changed the current argument the night beforehand, so your daughter didn't have to deal with all this mess. But I don't know, this is just insane, to be completely honest. Like, this entire behavior is wild. Here we have a guy casually destroying their local Target.
This guy just broke all this shit. He's now pushing all this shit over. Mad at somebody. I don't know what he's doing.
No way.
You gotta go!
Becky. He's gonna take a stick to you. No.
Hey, stay back!
Apparently, eventually multiple people decided to subdue this guy. Cops arrived with an ambulance and he left on a stretcher. So maybe he's a bit mentally deranged. Either way, that's going to be a fun find coming in the mail. Here was seemingly racist Karen being extremely upset that these people have arrived to the job site too early.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm calling code enforcement again.
How?
Okay, also probably immigration. Okay, and reporting you because you're not supposed to be here till 7 o'clock in the morning. No work before 7. I reported you the last time, you're gonna get reported again. Do you understand me? What's your name?
Ma'am.
What do you mean? This is the law.
Yeah.
Do you understand the law?
We're not working. I mean,
That's not working?
We haven't started yet. We just pulling in.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not having a start yet.
Yeah, okay. We'll see, but I'm gonna take your pictures now, okay? Now you gotta send them to immigration too.
Now, I can kind of understand being annoyed at these people for getting there and potentially starting work before the time they're meant to, especially when it's this early in the morning in a neighborhood where there's people who are potentially sleeping. But by the sounds of things, A, they're not actually doing anything yet, they're just arriving and setting up to start when it's time to start. And B, it doesn't look like it'd be like, based upon the lighting, I would assume it's probably like 5:30, 6 in the morning, probably that early. It's about an hour before they actually start and they're just setting up. And then saying you're going to send all this immigration totally does not give off any form of racist intent here whatsoever. You have a weirdo on a bike.
I don't know.
Well, now you know. There's no path this way. You gotta find this path, man. You got an e-bike.
Hun, you assume too much. I've been riding in this park for 2 years. I know every path.
Then why didn't you tell me there was no path this way?
Because I'm literally meditating.
That's all you
I
have
got
to
a
say.
kid at home.
That's
I got a
all you
husband
have
at
to say,
home.
please. I
I'm
need to
only just trying to take a minute.
Communication, the part that we fuck up.
I'm not
Just say,
obligated.
you know what?
I'm not obligated, sir.
What? You're not obligated?
I'm not obligated. And here you come.
That's the thing, that if you would have been clear, I would have been gone. But you yap, say shit that you don't support.
I didn't yap.
You know
I literally stayed silent, and that's what made you mad. That's what made you mad. That's what made you mad. That's what made you mad.
That you have to say something.
That's what made you mad. That a woman didn't want to talk to you.
A woman nowadays doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man.
We don't want to talk to you.
All that doesn't matter nowadays.
You're literally circling me.
Yes.
Talking shit.
Because you could have
Talking
avoided all
shit.
this. You could have
Talking
avoided
shit.
all this. You could have avoided all this. But you women don't realize that shit. Because they feel, oh, dude, I'm strong just like a man. Bullshit.
You're still circling me.
I'm obligated to. You see, you could have avoided all this. Simple. But you know, I'm meditating. You could have said that from the beginning. You could have said that from the beginning. Yeah? Oh, wow.
The whole time.
That's gonna make a difference.
The whole time. Keep circling me. No. Come back. You're obligated. You're obligated. You're obligated. Come back. Come back. Tell me more.
Come on, let's go hit the canyon. Come on.
Come on.
Please don't get
Tell me more about how many kids you popped out.
I'm trying to avoid you, please. You keep getting closer to me.
I have the video from the beginning.
Why?
That's not gonna work.
Why?
That's not gonna work the whole time.
Who's gonna come right now? Who's
The
gonna come right now?
whole
Who's
time.
gonna come right now?
The
Who's
whole
gonna
time.
come right now?
It's
Tell
not
me,
about
who's gonna
who's
come?
coming.
Who's gonna come right
It's
now?
not about
Tell me.
who's coming.
Tell me who's gonna come.
It's not about who's coming.
Oh yeah, circling around. Put him in jail.
It's not about the police.
Put him in jail.
It's not about the police.
Oh, okay.
That's not what this is for.
What is it for?
I don't call the police for shit.
Come on. You don't want to be my friend? Wow. See? Could have been long gone a long time ago.
But here you are. If you wanted to leave, you would have left. You don't want to leave. No. You don't want to. You don't want to. You came over here asking me about trails because you thought you were going to make a motherfucking friend today. You were not. I don't have male friends. I don't have random stranger male friends. As soon as I didn't give you the information you wanted, you got mad. You never wanted to leave. This is what you wanted. This is what the fuck you wanted. Now enjoy it. Enjoy it, because this is the only way.
You lied to me. I asked you. Do you know
I lied to you,
yes,
sir. You are a stranger. I will tell you any mother thing I want.
I will never understand the type of person this guy is, that when you don't get the response you want from a woman who you've met randomly in the woods, that instead of just moving on with your day and continue on with your life and not worrying too much about it, you do something along the lines of this. I just have to ask, why do you think this is ever a good idea? It genuinely is one of those things where not only do you come off as a massive creep, arsehole, etc., etc., etc. It's just one of those questions of, are you just that desperate? Is that what this is? Are you that desperate for attention from the other sex that this is what you have to do to get it? Because it just seems a bit ridiculous. Seriously. And now, because this person was recording themselves doing things there, and you just so happen to make this weird attempt to do whatever the hell you are doing here, this is now on the internet. Give it a little bit of time and someone's going to figure out who you are, and then this is going to become a problem in your life. Potentially. It's just how the internet goes, especially considering these set of clips got, I think, somewhere in the neighborhood of 5 to 6 million views on TikTok. There's bound to be someone who knows who you are in amongst them now, and that's just what the consequences of these actions are. It legitimately leaves me to question, why? Is it simply just you're that desperate for attention, or what is it? I don't get it. But to the men in the audience who are watching this, this is the perfect example of behavior you don't do. If you don't get the answer or response from a female out in public, don't do shit like this. Just move on with your day. It's not that hard. At least it shouldn't be. Here we have the aftermath of a crash of sorts.
I got all that already, baby.
Leave me alone.
I got all that.
I didn't do nothing.
You hit my car.
I
didn't hit your car.
You hit my car.
No, I did
Don't play with me. I'm
yo.
telling you, don't play with me.
No, I didn't
You can
hit
do all
anything, yo.
You can do all that. You can do all that. You can do all that, baby. You can do all that. All that. You can do all that. Police already got you. All that. Police already got you.
Obviously, her brain wasn't firing on all neurons today because anyone with any form of logical nonsense would understand that staying here and dealing with all the mess of this crash is going to lead to far less consequences than performing what this is, a hit and run. Even if you don't have a license, even if you have all these things you've done wrong, simply doing the act of running away from a situation is only going to make this worse for yourself when they eventually catch up with you. It's that simple. Here we drop in the middle of a customer arguing with the supposed manager of this store.
Equal rights.
Yeah, what does you
All right,
being
I'm
a
not
woman
here to
have
talk
to
about
do?
that. Here you go.
That's fine.
Here you go.
I like to speak to a manager.
I'm the manager. Here you go.
Okay, what is this?
Here you go.
What
this
is
is the
it?
pamphlet. You can go ahead and file a claim. It don't come through us. It goes through a third-party company.
Okay, but
here
it
you go.
says on your paperwork.
I'm trying to take your information, but you sitting here trying to argue. If you came here to argue, that's not what we're about to do.
Ask you a
And I'm
simple
not about to
question.
sit here
You're
and argue
very
with you. You coming in
hostile.
here real aggressive. You a grown man.
I
You
did
need
not
to
come
calm
in
your
here
energy.
aggressive at all.
Yes, you are.
My
Here you go.
energy is very light.
Here you go, baby. Here.
That's fine. So on the paperwork it says to come in, immediately speak with y'all. So
let's talk.
and that's what I came here to do.
Okay,
But
so
you got
let's talk.
hostile because
Because
I
you're
asked
coming in
you
here questioning
if
me
your
about a
phone.
phone.
Right, because I
About
blew
a
you
phone.
up. What's
Sir?
wrong with me asking you that? Isn't your
Okay.
job customer service, not to have an attitude?
Okay.
Do you have a higher up?
Yeah, I do. I'm about
May I
to call him
speak
right
to
now
them,
for you.
please?
I got you. Can you please step out though? Because you're making me uncomfortable.
I'll step
I don't
back.
feel safe. Thank you.
That's
I
fine.
don't
That's
feel
so
safe. Thank you,
dramatic,
sir.
bro.
Thank you, sir. You can go ahead and step out.
That's fine.
I don't feel safe.
That's fine.
I'm about to give you his number because I don't know who you're talking to.
Mm-hmm. Why you stepping
You're
towards
recording
me?
me?
if
I need
don't
you to
feel safe?
step out.
Of course
All right,
I'm
so let me call the
recording you.
police.
Look out, calling
Let me
me.
call the police.
They've been called on me multiple times.
I need you to step out.
Open the door.
I need you to, sir. I need you to step out, please.
No problem.
Thank you. Step
I'ma
out.
call the
All right,
police.
step out.
Call
Step
the
out.
police. Did you
Step out,
just
please.
assault
Step
me
out,
with the
please.
door?
Personal opinion, there's not really much I can personally take away from this clip here, purely because we get dropped in the middle of whatever is happening here. We don't know what happened prior to this clip, and going off of the literal thousands of clips I've seen over the past few years of these type of situations, it is very likely that this guy did something to provoke her prior to pressing record. Now, it can be said that she should probably respond in a more respectful manner as a customer service person, but on the same note, she did a pretty reasonable thing here by saying, nope, stop, get out, leave, please. Like, she wasn't yelling at him or anything. She just decided to end the situation, asked him to get out of the store and move on. So these guys who are black, there's a reason why I've just specified that, and you'll find out in a moment, are gathered together for their grandfather's funeral. And the old boomer across the road sees a group of black people grouped together. One of their cars so happens to be blocking his driveway. You know how he approaches the situation? He makes the assumption that this is a gang meeting. Here's the clip.
Not right.
Sir, please don't do that.
You got the damn roadblock.
We'll tell them to move the car, okay?
You wanna? Y'all better carry your damn ass. What you better do?
Man, can you go get your uncle or somebody? He wants them to move. He's saying it's a gang.
This ain't right.
He's being very disrespectful.
This is a neighborhood, quiet neighborhood. This ain't right.
Come on, that's why I'm saying. That's why I didn't want you to say nothing to him, man. Just come on, baby.
It's the damn road right here.
Shame, but it's okay. I'm so sorry.
Well, I am not sorry.
Get in the house.
No, this ain't right.
I tell him to move that car. I tell him, sir.
I'm gonna call the police if y'all don't do something.
Sir, it's an after pass of a
I don't care about all that crap.
You can't say that. That's not crap. You gotta
I don't like you running my neighborhood.
We're not running your neighborhood. I don't know what's wrong.
I live right there.
James,
I lived here for a good while.
James, well, don't bust me up.
Go get your keys so I can move your car. She say she don't want your car in
No,
the
you
driveway.
block them out the path to back
My
out.
car is not blocking their driveway. They can get out their driveway.
Hey, go get it.
Don't block my driveway.
James, you can talk to people better than that.
No, hey, I don't like it.
Don't do that.
Mr. James, if you wanted to bag back, you could and get out, Mr.
I can
James.
call some records and get this shit moved.
Stop. No, you can't. Come on.
Oh, that's so mean of you, Mr. James. Today is Saturday.
Come here.
And you know all that other stuff is way back in the day. We ain't going for that shit, James.
I ain't going either.
It's crazy.
This is a neighborhood. It ain't designed for the hood.
James, stop.
You gotta stop saying stuff like that, Mr. James.
What's going on?
Mr. James being very rude. rude and we asking.
How you doing?
No, I don't like that. You running my neighborhood. I don't care what you're doing. I don't believe in this crap. You hear?
Oh wow. We just told you it's a repass.
You get my face? No, you're gonna start some trouble right there. There's trouble. There's trouble right there.
With a family death today, so
I don't care about all that crap. Look at this is not right.
You just hollering about game eating and all.
Yeah, this is looks like a game.
Oh, it's a funeral. We all family. We just left a funeral.
No, you can't talk to me.
Oh wow.
Stop it.
I'm saying he can just, you feel me? Talk to the police.
Now they're gonna run me in my house.
No, we ain't gonna run you in the house, sir. That ain't what we're trying to do. We just having, look, my dad just died last Sunday, and we just having a family get together. That's all it is.
No, but you don't have to have such a big meeting.
Stop. You're not in our
How can you get out of my driveway? My wife cannot back
Okay,
out.
we'll move this car right there. We'll get this car.
Don't go through it. It's no problem. Let me see. Okay.
Now here comes the car. How's he gonna get through?
Getting out the road.
I feel bad for your wife, bud. She's clearly looking at this and going, oh, God damn it. Not again, George. Why you do this? There's no need to do this. They're just peaceful. Yes, they're in your way. Just ask them nicely and move on with your life. You don't need to do this again, George. I get it. You don't like black people, but there's no need for this. Like, everyone in this entire situation, in spite of his complete disrespect of everything happening here, handled the situation pretty damn well, if we're all completely honest. Like, everyone who was a part of that was very calm in spite of the very racist statements that were made here from the guy, and the way he approached everything was pretty crazy. Again, as I said, yeah, it is probably annoying that someone's blocking your driveway with a car, but, you know, you just go over there, ask them, hey, I'm sorry, would you be able to just move your car briefly? You're kind of in my way. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. Like, just move on. Do it nicely. Sure, they would have moved the car immediately, be apologetic about it, and then everyone would be done. But no, you did this. Well, thank you, because we get this awesome clip now too. Here we have the neighbors fighting whilst the police are there trying to sort this situation out.
It was the big one down there. She tried to break into my apartment. Really? That big one with no edges. That one. The big one. That's it. That fat ass one with no neck. They asked her to tell y'all the truth. They told me that they have much noise. Come up here. Come up here. And what had happened? Come up here, big bitch.
If you keep making threats,
she's saying it to me though, but she's saying it to me. Don't say you, say her, say y'all. You're not gonna arrest nobody. She's starting to me.
Y'all are making threats to each other.
She the one that said I can't be her. I told her to come upstairs.
Right here in front of all.
Okay, she get off me.
Go in the house.
You're telling her to come upstairs.
She told me to come downstairs. She said I can't be her. Come downstairs, so I told her to come upstairs.
Okay.
All I'm saying.
That's all we need to know. Both of y'all, get in the house.
No, I'm right here. All I'm saying is they lying, saying that they never came upstairs.
So who beating on the door?
It's her.
I can completely understand if these people are just continuously harassing you over time, but also maybe wait until the police finish talking to them and come up to talk to you to find out more about the situation instead of getting into an argument, making threats to the other person downstairs when the police are literally right there. That is just the fastest way to get both yourselves arrested, if I'm honest. Like, don't be smart. So the person behind the camera here is a property manager person. They've come over to this house here to drop off a spare set of keys at about noon, and this guy who lives in the neighborhood has gone in very angry, asking her to move her car. She tells him, hey, give me a moment, I'll do that in a moment, and he walks out angrily, comes back even more angry, and says he's going to plow through her car if she doesn't move it. And then we get to this recording here.
Oh, you're
I want
terrifying
you to move out of the way.
Sir, I don't know what is your problem, but I'm talking to them, trying to inform the ladies. I don't need to be attacked. Okay, give me a second.
I want your license number. You're obliged to give it to me.
Leave them alone. Shut up.
I just don't get treated like this.
You're treating your own wife like that.
Wow.
Lady, we've been married 54 years.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you're in complete denial. You're scared to death. I mean, that's just terrible. Let's go. I need to have this truck moved so my children can get out.
Children.
Take all the pictures you want, lady.
Yeah, police love videos, so don't try us.
Good. Get out of my way.
I'm not in your way, lady. You're in my way. That's right.
Sir, what is your problem?
I don't have a problem, ma'am. You need to move your car, please. That's okay. You need to move your car, lady. She's like. Y'all have the license.
Very honorable behavior from you.
Apparently, ultimately, no one's apologized for the situation here, and the cops did get involved, but all they said was that the old guy was a, quote, energetic man and won't do anything about it, in which that's kind of sad, but at the same time, you're a property manager, so I can see why a lot of people don't seem to care, which... it sucks, if I'm completely honest. It just sucks to have to deal with shitty people like this, but... yeah, I don't want to go on a ramble about this too much more. Moving along. Here we have a guy who's barely managing to contain their anger at what looks to be an airport area.
They'll take you apart, buddy. Just calm down. Everybody's going to get out of here.
Who the is that?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Get the out of
Where you going? Where you going?
Get out of here.
Calm down,
Who
baby.
the are you?
Calm down.
Who the was that?
Don't worry about him.
I want to know who the
We
that
don't know
was.
who he was. Don't
You sure about that?
I don't know who he
I want
was.
to know who the that was.
We don't know who he was. Just calm down. Everybody's going to get out of here tonight.
I'll sit here.
I'm honestly going to make the assumption this guy's probably got some form of mental problems, and that's what the guy in the blue shirt's there for, to just help him and stuff on those lines, because he seems to be trying to keep this in control and continue to help the guy even after the situation is seemingly over. I don't know, it's just one of those things. Here we have an interesting clip where this guy is refusing to pay for services done by a mechanic here for some reason or another, because apparently they weren't done correctly. I don't know. Here's a clip.
I'll film you too, brother.
So
I'll
what
film
do
you
you say?
too.
You're from
I'll
Tennessee?
film you too. I'll film you too. I got 100,000 followers on my Instagram. You want to see that? I'm going to film your ass too, dummy. And I will not come back to this motherfucker again. His big fat ass up over here trying to charge me $160 for nothing. And I just told you to fix the water. And you couldn't even do that. And now you want to raise your hand in people's face. What kind of business are you? That's what you do? You're a fighter?
I'm not
Then
acting.
you still keep getting close.
I am not
Buddy,
acting.
I got almost 100,000 followers on my
So
shit.
what? I have to follow you to, for you to be
No,
happy?
you don't have to follow me, bucko.
Okay.
But you
So I
film
don't
me.
have to follow
I'm
you.
going to film you.
Leave my neighborhood.
Okay,
Believe me
well,
that,
I
okay?
can't leave because you didn't even jump my car. You got my car
No,
up here
because
on low.
your car
Okay,
has a bad battery,
well,
dude.
you still filming me.
Bad battery.
Okay,
battery.
that's
Bad
cool.
battery. Bad
That's
battery.
cool.
Bad battery.
That's cool.
Piece of shit.
I'm still filming.
Okay.
I'm still filming.
Yes.
Okay, and I'm going to stand right here.
Okay.
Right.
But you were threatening me.
Right.
What
I
you say
didn't
about
threaten
it?
you.
No,
What I'm going to threaten you for?
You
got in my
I'm
face.
recording you because you were
I'm recording
threatening
you.
me.
I'm recording you right here because you tried to
start
charge me
telling
$160, and I
that
told you the water was
Tennessee.
leaking. I am from Tennessee. I am.
And then you're
I
going
am.
to
I
see
am.
what I'm doing.
And I'm going to post your ass too.
Okay.
Big dummy.
More dummy than you are not, bitch.
Yeah,
Stupid
okay,
bitch.
All right, yep. And I make my money too. How about that? Bitch, and it's still started up.
And you, who's the dummy?
You're a dummy.
Me?
That's why your business. Because you're mad I sell cars and you don't. Come out of here.
What I've deciphered from this mess is that the car wasn't apparently running according to the other guy, but then when he goes to get in his car, it then starts running. I don't know. There's not really much more I can gather out of this. Did he actually pay for the services? Did the mechanic actually do their job correctly? I don't know. It just kind of ended. Though it was quite funny, the guy decides to go on his little ramble. Oh, you're recording me? Let me record you and I'll show you in front of my audience of 100,000 followers on Instagram. Cool, buddy. Here, I'll show you to my 25,000 subscribers on YouTube. Like, that actually matters. When you get your family involved in an incident and they call you out.
What's the problem?
Your daughter getting bucked when I get off the bus.
What do you mean she getting bucked?
She got bucked with my best friend.
Who is your best friend?
All three. No, not all three of them, but all three of them.
Well, I mean, she can say what she want to say out her mouth. That's the thing.
Well, after I leave,
it don't matter.
it do matter.
No, it don't. When you gonna fight her, let's fight her.
I did want to fight her. She kept walking away.
But what did your best friend say? Did they say anything? So you taking up for your best friends?
Yes.
The f***? If you're gonna fight her, fight her. If you're gonna fight her,
gonna bring your ass. Take your glasses off. You wanna fight a fighter behind your back ass.
Jokes aside, that's quite funny. The fact that she was just like, oh, you're going to fight them? Why'd you fight them? What is this? Oh, she kept running away. Well, what are you doing? Oh, that's great. This person gets their nails done at a nail salon. They're seeming to be happy with the nails at the time. They even leave a $10 tip on top of the usual payment. But they come back later with not only their sister, but their mother in tow to complain about the nails and attempt to get a refund. Here's the clip.
We're going to stop full payment. You're not going to get 1 penny. How's that?
We can call the Swedish bank
right now. Go on the bank.
You can call the bank whatever you want, but we say we don't do refund. You can sit down and we repair for you. Yes, you can call it.
We are stopping this right now. But we can call the company. They said you can call the manager.
Yeah, you can call and do whatever you want.
So do the 25 refund and we'll take care of the rest later. But 25 isn't even half because I had left a $10 tip. You should be ashamed of yourself. Are you filming us? Hi. Here, let her film your nails. She's filming you. Look at the nails.
I record a video.
Yeah.
You see, I put on Facebook. Don't worry.
Yeah,
we can see
them. Would you pay $60 for these nails?
I mean, look at the edges and how uneven.
And I also want to say, for you to film us when we're speaking to you kindly is completely.
That's why I say, how I sit down and he do repair
It's not even.
for you.
It's even stuck on my fingers. There are even dots under the lines. Do you think they're good? Are you proud of them?
For me, I think it's good.
Look, I get the idea that you may have thought it was fine at the time, but when you had someone else double check over it, they might see problems that you didn't see. So I completely understand that part of it. But also at the same note, it sounds like the nail tech is very willing to do the repairs and fixes necessary to make you happy in this situation, and you're refusing to do so because it seems like you just want your money back and that's it. You actually don't care about the nails itself and things on those lines. Like, I will say this, I personally would never run a nail salon like this, so me saying this is probably redundant, but I mean, if I was to do something along these lines, I would be like, cool, if you want a refund, if you come to get nails done here, if you'd like to get a refund in the future, you'll have to have the nails removed on site before you get the refund. So you can't get away with getting free cool looking nails because no, you want the refund, they get taken off or they get undone, yada yada yada. Though those are probably real nails. I don't know enough about this stuff, leave me alone. Here you have a Karen complaining and annoying someone who's minding their own business at the pool.
I'm getting complaints.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. You were literally walking around the whole pool, you just looked at me and stopped. And now you decide to say what you're saying.
Something in your hand.
So you just lied just now.
No.
First complaints and now you just saw something? So which one is it?
I got complaints.
But you were just walking around the whole pool and you just stopped and saw me. First was complaints, and then now you're saying you just...
I got
Leave me alone, please. Leave me alone.
Where do you live?
Leave me alone. What?
What's going on?
Who are you?
I told you I'm on the board.
Okay, good for you. Go back to the board.
What's going on?
I got complaints.
She's a liar. She was going around the whole pool. She just decided to stop when she looked at me because of whatever she got going on.
No, ma'am. No, I don't think so.
But we're just at the pool.
Oh, I've gotten complaints. Okay, what are the complaints about? Oh, where do you live? It just seems like like she's just trying to come up with an excuse to annoy this person for some random reason. Like, it's just a bit abnormal behavior. She's saying that she's gotten complaints about them, but she's not actually willing to tell them the complaints that people have been complaining about. Isn't that like the first thing you do when you're coming up to a person in a pool saying, hey, by the way, some other people have been complaining about you doing blah, 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 blah. Is that true? Or try to figure out the situation? No, she's just trying to be a nuisance, which is wild. Here we have a door-to-door salesman, yes, everyone's bane of existence, being harassed by a guy in the neighborhood for some weird reason who's going obsessively far to get rid of him.
Yo, you want to leave me alone?
No.
Leave me alone, bro. I didn't do nothing to you.
I'm not your bro.
I didn't do nothing to you. I didn't do nothing to you.
See that house right there?
Yeah, what about it?
Don't never step in that yard again.
What the hell did I do?
Don't step in that yard again.
What did I do?
You're an ignorant little motherfucker, ain't you?
I didn't do shit.
You didn't?
No. Please tell me what I did. Please tell me what I did. It's a public road. I can walk.
I'll tell you what you can do. You get your f***ing ass beat. Want to try me? Huh?
What did I do? Like, actually, what did I do?
Don't walk up to that house again.
What did I do?
Don't walk up to that house again.
What did I do?
You're going to get f***ed up.
What did I do? Why the hell are you following me?
You did. I'm going to show you what.
I didn't do nothing to you.
You're going to.
How?
I ain't done with you.
Good.
Really? Really?
I ain't do nothing to you.
Yes, door-to-door salesmen are a bane of everyone's existence, but here's the thing. There's one simple solution. Ignore them. Don't worry about them. They'll knock on your door once or twice, but after they don't get an answer after a little bit, they're just going to move on. There's no need to get out into your truck and start chasing them down your street just to go off at them, do whatever the hell that guy did, I didn't see through the blur, and threaten to fight him. He's just doing his job, buddy. Seriously. He just wants to do his job, get his money, pay his bills. That's all he's here to do. Not like you're just here to want to murder the guy by the sound of it. Like, what in the world deranged behavior is this? Here we have someone who tries to get away with not paying for the haircut they just got given, but clearly this hairdresser's dealt with this type of person before.
What? I'm about to get the money on my car. No. Well, you're gonna have to leave your purse here. For what? Cause it don't, you can't go out there. You gotta pay me first. My car right in the driveway. Okay, why can't you leave your purse right here then? Bro, I could have somebody just cash app you this. So you don't got the money? No, not right now. What? So you came to your appointment without the money? I could just have somebody cash app you. Okay, well, you can't go to, you're gonna have to sit here today, till the cash app come through or something.
Oh, yeah, let's go get the body out of my car. Okay, just leave your purse here then, if that's the case. Just so I have something of yours that you're going to come back for. Oh, why would I do that? I don't have the body, actually. Man, what an failed attempt. Because this person's obviously had to deal with someone doing this before. So they've got a pair of locks that don't make extremely obvious to the door when someone makes an attempt to leave. This bus driver spots someone in the back vaping inside of the bus, and so decides to stop the bus and gets the lady to get off the bus. Gets the teen to get off the bus and refuses to move the bus until they leave. Here's the clip.
Talking to you. When this plane go? Yes, you. The one that you live in right now. Off the bus.
Who are you talking to?
You just vaped. Off the bus. You guys want to vape, that's fine. You do it outside. Not on the bus. Off the bus, lady. Yes, you.
No, he didn't know. I don't want to go home.
You. Yes, you. Off the bus.
What did I do?
You vaped. I saw you. I just saw you.
How long ago my dad?
Yeah, well, tell your dad that you're getting off the bus because you were vaping. I just looked at you. I'm on the mirror. I'm looking right at you. Yeah, it is. Because vaping's not allowed on the bus. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. It is that serious. I know, it is not to you. I know, it doesn't matter. The bus ain't going anywhere, so you guys move.
Ultimately, the person who was caught vaping refused to leave the bus, so you know what happens next? Everyone gets kicked off the bus. Great job. Person who's not willing to take responsibility for doing something that's wrong. Good on ya, you dumbass. And for those who think that this was an overreaction from the bus driver, you obviously aren't aware enough of how serious this type of thing actually is, because there's a reason why you can't just smoke or vape or use aerosols in public spaces like this, because there are people who could legitimately die because of that. I don't joke about this. Look it up. Like, there are people whose lungs, whose bodies have a very bad reaction to aerosols, to smokes and the chemicals in cigarettes and vapes that legitimately leads to a very bad reaction from that person that could, at the very least, hospitalize them. At the very worst, bloody kill them. There's a reason why it's a no-go at all. It's just, that is what it is. It is a serious thing. You just don't do that in enclosed spaces. Do it in your own room, whatever. Have the smoke alarms go off if you're that dumb, but never do it in a public space, especially never do it in a public space with a lot of other people unless you're in a designated area where you can smoke and stuff like that. It is a serious thing. You shouldn't do it. People could die.
Roll the window down.
No. I'm not rolling the window down.
Roll the window down.
So please leave.
Roll the window down.
No, I'm not.
And before you ask, there is no part 2 to this one. What we've got information-wise is that she was apparently arrested, she got locked up for a day, and now has to pay for a new window. Genius 100 IQ plays here if I've ever seen one. Here we have a Karen who successfully scraped a Tesla on her way into a car park, and when confronted by the owner of said Tesla, she has a very crazy reaction to it.
Ma'am, you hit my car.
I did not hit your car. I just.
Then what's this right here?
That was on a long time ago.
Okay, then do you see how close you are?
It's not even
It's not even close to my car? Ma'am, look at how close you are. You can't even walk through here. Ma'am, you hit my car. I have a video recording that you hit my car.
No,
okay. I'm not gonna move, so. Ma'am. Stop. Ma'am. Yo, okay, move out of the way. She's gonna hit you. You, what the?
I'm not a fan of Teslas, but there's one thing that I've grown to absolutely love about them, and it's the fact that they're a literal surveillance system on wheels. Okay, maybe I don't love that fact about them, but it's if you're going to crash into any car in a car parking lot whatsoever, you don't want to do it to a Tesla, because those things have got cameras at every little angle that it could ever be possibly conceived. So if you've hit their car, they definitely know about it. They've definitely got the damn proof about it, so you may as well just accept the fact you did that and move on with your life. Or be this cranky old lady here who not only decides to perform a hit and run, also makes an attempt to run over the person whom they've hit, whose car they've hit, to maybe do a second round of hitting and running. Genius moves on their behalf. Hopefully the police caught up with them a little later. Unfortunately, we'll never know because the TikTok account that this clip was on is gone. This group are waiting in line for a ride in a certain form, a theme park of sorts, and well, it turns out most of the group need to go to the toilet. So most of the group went whilst leaving one person behind to wait in line whilst the rest of them went to the toilet, and when the rest of the group returned to join back in line where they were before, the person next to them were extremely unhappy about this. Anyway, the other person who stayed back initially now goes to go to the toilet, and on her way back she whips out her phone because she knows what's coming. Here's the clip.
Excuse me, sorry. Excuse me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been waiting in line, so you can get back at the end.
She was sitting here and they came up. You need to calm down. You need to calm down. You need to calm down, ma'am. I'm not even with them and you're embarrassing yourself. Please quiet.
Oh my God. Let's just go down there.
No!
I don't like the roller coaster system. So the line is in your way. If it was up here already, so. Who cares? All these people. You care. You care. You're arguing with us.
Yeah, okay, I care she was up here. Who cares she was up here earlier? She left.
There's no way she was up here.
She was!
She was!
You need to calm down. You need to calm down. You need to calm down, man. I'm not even with them and you're embarrassing yourself.
That group of the group of teens handled it the right way. They all need to go to the toilet, but they went into smaller groups first before actually, like, they went in group by group and not left the line entirely or in one big group, leaving a person behind. They did it smart, which is pretty cool. I say is fine. I personally wouldn't care so much, especially considering what you're literally just behind them. What, you might have ended up in the same damn cart and you're doing this argument over nothing. Look, your kid's clearly in a bit of distress seeing this argument because it's like, what is even happening here? Ultimately, we live in an era where these type of lines tend to be several hours long outside in an area where you're usually walking around for 10, 20,000 plus steps in a single day, where you're expected that you should stay very well hydrated, drinking a fair amount of water. So naturally, you're going to need to pee at some point in these multi-hour lines. That's just how our bodies work. Expecting people to just go to the toilet before getting in the line and not needing to go to the toilet later when they're in a multi-hour line is kind of stupid. One person isn't exactly great with handling their reaction, and the captain has their priorities in order.
In here. What do I do? What do we do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Relax.
What do I do?
Don't turn your engine on.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Don't turn your engine on.
I'm scared. Hey, what's your language? I'm sorry. You're doing what you're supposed to. Just stay quiet. Sorry, Cap. I freaked out.
I can kind of understand what the captain's doing here, because A, this could be just him trying to say something that will just get the other person's attention again to get them out of that panic that they seem to be slowly going into, as well as they're using broadcasting lines, and, you know, the swearing might accidentally grab the attention of people you really don't want the attention of unnecessarily, you know, the authorities and stuff along those lines. Ultimately, I don't think mine it's that bad of a problem. Oh, don't curse. Oh, that's not a really thing I think should matter much here. Yeah, he's freaked out a little bit because of an orca. The captain's just like, hey, mind your language. You're doing fine. You're doing everything you need to do in this situation. And I think that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. This father is taking his kid down to the local bar so they can play pool together. And this lady, who seemingly is pretty intoxicated, comes over to go off at them for apparently doing something wrong. Here's the clip.
I can take a video. There's nothing wrong with what I'm doing right now. I'm hanging out with my kid. It doesn't matter what time it is. This is my kid.
Really?
How drunk are you? Yeah, that's a real question.
What about you?
How drunk are you?
A little boy.
Oh, yeah, come here.
3-year-old.
How about, does somebody want to get the cops called up in here, please?
How old are you?
Because you're starting shit for no reason. This is none of your business. This is none of your business. Who cares if he's playing pool? What the f? Do you have to be an adult to play pool?
Is that your son?
Yes, it's my son. I have 2 children. I am a single father, and it's none of your business what I'm doing with my kid right now. Yes, absolutely. You are way out of line even coming over to me. You need to walk away. You need to walk away. It has nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. I hope the cops are coming, because you're going to get arrested for a disorderly and probably for being under the influence in public. You know that?
Really?
If you're starting stuff? All right. All right.
I'm just kidding. I'll take a video.
I personally don't see the problem here. Someone might do, but here in Australia, it's very common that most bar-esque places, we call them pubs here, also have a restaurant built into it as well, where you can take your family and have a decent meal most of the time. Some of them are pretty mediocre, to say the least. And they also usually have gaming areas that can be played with kids. For example, one of the taverns I used to go to when I was a lot younger used to have this section where they just had a bunch of PlayStation 2s just sitting there with games, and then a bunch of arcade machines, a way for the kids to just have a bit of fun whilst everyone else is still eating and things along those lines. And some places would have pool tables and yada 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 yada. You don't really care too much about that. Beyond that, I don't see a problem with this at all from the father's perspective. Okay, you might say, oh, it's not appropriate to take them to a bar, but he's taking them so he can play some pool. I liked playing pool as a kid, but the only options I really had for most of the time was whenever I went across the country to my grandmother's place, because they had a pool table. We could never afford to have one ourselves. Here we have a person who thought it was a bright idea to go to a post office 1 minute before they're closed with multiple different packages. Here's the clip.
That's not the time supposed to be here.
Just come back another day, miss. Come on, miss. You sitting here playing with a dude. No, look.
I got it.
Thank you.
Can you please take this?
You're the one that's doing the most. Right, you're doing
They're closed. But I came here at 4:59.
Don't worry, that's just close.
Yes, because arriving 1 minute before they close means that they must accept every package you're bringing to them. No, that's not how that works. If you had a single package, I'm sure they probably would have been like, yeah, whatever, let's just process it. But you bring it in 3 and you're trying to force your way in when they're trying to close up for the night. I get it if you work a full-time job and this is the latest time you can get into, but you know, at a certain point, you just got to accept the fact that it didn't work out today and you need to move on. From what I can tell with this clip, this flight obviously has been delayed a portion of time, but they're now starting to do the preparations to actually start boarding everyone. But unfortunately for everyone, there's one person who's just a touch bit impatient.
I'm so ready. And also, we're just saying it says, howdy, y'all.
Okay, all right, good to know. Thank you for that.
I'm just gonna call them to put the information here.
I have it right here. I'm not going to do this again. Listen, honey.
Hey,
I'm not
wait
doing this
5
again.
minutes. We're almost through.
Market.
This is the authorization.
Ma'am, you just have to wait
I'm not going to wait
until
out
they
there.
finish. So you cannot board this
I'm
flight.
going right here.
Ma'am, you have to step outside, otherwise I have to cancel your flight.
Please.
Can you just wait and be
Please say
patient?
this.
Can you
Holding
wait?
me out
There's
for
nothing there.
There is too.
There's nothing there. It's a new message. You have to step
Hey, listen,
outside.
honey, just
Okay,
back
I
up.
have to look up your reservation. You have to step outside. Otherwise I have to call the police for you.
I want a supervisor.
You're stopping boarding and delaying other people's flight because of your
Get a supervisor.
Get a supervisor.
You know, yes, I get you've probably just been waiting there for maybe a few hours, maybe longer, maybe shorter, but you also know that you're at the end of that wait now. They've literally just said that, hey, just give us a few minutes, we got to tidy up, and then you can all start boarding. What's the point of doing this crap when you already know you're at the back end of the wait, you know you're about to board, just a little bit of patience and you'll be there. I've said this a million times over the years on this channel, but patience goes a long way in avoiding stuff like this for people. Just being patient can get you so far in life. Here we have a guy who got thrown out of Walmart because he got caught stealing, and he's acting all tough like he did nothing wrong until this happens.
Yeah, work hard to steal and then run. Look at me talking shit about Walmart. You steal. It's a thief. A thief.
Kill me, wait. You is stupid. Hell no.
Look at this thief. What are you doing?
You threatening me, boy? What you got to say, boy? Hell no.
Look, she recording you. Look, there he is.
She can record me all she wants. That shit don't hurt me.
There he is. For Walmart, talking to him about Walmart, gonna steal some little small store and run.
No, wait, small, just one shit, bro. Come on, go home, bro.
Just what?
One small little shit. Give my vape back, please.
But here's the thing: you turn something small to something big, cause Greenville County coming for you.
Bro,
you ain't right.
Do you see how he trying to act in front of the camera so bad? When he was talking all that shit in there, talking about.
I wish you touched me.
I think
I wish you touched me.
I think the police coming to get you, bro.
What? I'm just saying, man. You trying to pull out the camera, you know, trying to make everybody. What?
No, I'm just saying, like, the police looking for you.
They're coming right there for you. Look, why you walking away? He right there. Look, there he is. He right there. Bad. Be careful. He tough.
Yeah, he's a bad man.
Mama, they did them.
Man, it's almost like actions do have consequences. Man, what a crazy concept that is. Man, I didn't know that if I did something bad, the police might get involved and it could lead to some consequences for those supposed actions. That's crazy. Who'd think that? Especially when you blow up stuff like this far bigger than what you necessarily need to. If you just accept the fact and move on with your day, I'm sure Walmart probably wouldn't have cared anywhere near as much as whatever's happened here, because it's clear this guy threw on a big hissy fit about being kicked out for stealing instead of just taken it gracefully because, yeah, you got caught stealing. Too bad, so sad, it's time to move on. I suppose if you're dumb enough to make an attempt to take a photo of a random person's ass who you don't know without their consent, I suppose you're also dumb enough to forget that flashes. These guys have gone to this nail salon to get some nails done for the first time at this nail salon in particular, and they asked for a certain items and stuff, an hour of treatment, yada yada yada, you get the gist of it, right? Anyway, the guy who's doing it here decides to go above and beyond to do more than what they asked for, and then charge them for it. Here's the clip.
4 hours total, you know?
No, the total, it says right here, 60 minutes, $72. Whether you put... I didn't ask for that shit, so stop saying that. I need my refund back of what you owe me. You charged me $144 because that's what the... Sir, you know what...
You can't call the parties, okay? I shoot you before butter, okay? I'm honest. I'm a manager here. You said
you did that while we was doing the massage.
You can call the parties, okay?
Who asked you? I need a refund. You're not honest. Nobody asked you for 4 people. I wanted the 60 minutes.
We told you an hour. That's it. You started putting extra people on me and all that. I didn't ask you to do that.
This shit is crazy. This why people don't come over here. This why they don't get their motherfucking business. This why.
You said 144 a person. You said $72 for a person.
Y'all don't come here. Y'all go to any mother one. Don't come to this one right here. Because they sitting over here playing with people money like I'm some other tourist or something. I'm not no tourist. We was here for 1 hour. That's 2 people. Okay. 72 plus 72 equals $144. You charged us $300.
Okay, 120 minutes. That's we haven't been here 2 hours. I didn't ask you to touch me. I didn't tell you to say that. I didn't tell you to do that.
Nobody said that. Review the camp. Okay.
Okay. I just gave it today because it was a 4 hour for you.
I never asked you for bro, what the? Nobody.
I got her to 72, only 72.
That's fine.
Okay?
Yes.
Okay, next time, if you don't like it, you can stop. Only 1 person of you. Okay?
And tell people. You need to tell people.
Nobody told you to bring.
This is our first time.
You don't have money. Don't let me know.
We have money. Money is not a problem. We have money, but you charging us for the wrong thing.
You thought we was tourists. That's why.
Okay?
You thought we was tourists.
I'm not coming back here. Not coming back. Not coming back. No. You play with them tourists like that. Don't play with me. I'm from the East.
Part of me just wants to say that, you know, when you see them adding extra things you didn't ask for, maybe query that and ask if they're going to charge you for the extra things. But on the same note to that, if they're going to give you extra things you didn't ask for in the first place, then maybe they should ask you if you want to have those additional things and then listen to you when you say no. I don't know. Like, the part of me wants to give benefit of doubt to the owner, but then also it's an empty area. It's an empty store that looks somewhat decent, and it just seems like this might be what they just do. I don't know. It's wild. And the fact that he eventually caves and gives them some of their money back from the overspending and shit like that, maybe he realizes that he might have been in the wrong, maybe. Here we just come across a random person who claims to be God's messenger.
Am I doing something to you?
Yeah.
What? What am I doing to you?
Get this dog out of my way.
What am I doing to you? For you to
Nothing.
be... Okay, then why are you yelling at me?
Because of the situation that we are in, we need to do something good.
About what?
About this planet that we live on.
And what am I doing wrong for you to be yelling at me?
Are you doing anything for your children at school?
Yes, I am.
What are you doing?
I'm taking them to school.
No, that doesn't count.
Okay, so what should I do?
That's motherly things. That doesn't count.
Okay, what should I do?
Do they have fathers?
Yes.
That they were born of?
Yes.
They have a father?
Yeah.
That is their father?
Yes.
And you don't have other fathers?
No.
Okay.
So what am I doing wrong?
Up
about what?
To this crap that's going on in our country. All these people that are taking all our tax money.
Okay, but you don't have to be attacking people that you don't even know
about. I am a messenger from God. When I was 8 years old, he touched me.
Okay.
Okay, so I can't talk to you.
So how do you know that I'm doing wrong?
You don't understand.
Okay, bye. Have a good day.
Yeah.
You were touched at 8 years old, honey. I don't think that was God. I think that might have been your creepy uncle or something along those lines. That's a bit sketch to say Please. What a wild clip just in general and the sheer insanity of it all. But hey, there's just people like this around and it's quite funny to watch, but it sucks to interact with them, so double-edged sword. Here we have a guy's going to a grocery store without a shirt because he just came from a pool of some kind, and well, the person there refused service because, you know, he's not wearing a shirt or proper clothes, yada yada yada. So he goes back to his car and puts a blanket over himself, but still gets refused service. The lengths he goes with this is kind of wild. Here's the clip.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
No, I'm covering all my skin. Why?
That's it.
All my skin is being covered. Dude, I found a blanket. I'm being covered more than you are or anyone. Don't do this. Just sell me a thing of Zins, please. Why not? Because you're playing a power trip right now?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. Bro, you know this makes no difference. I'm wearing I'm completely covered right now.
I'm not going to argue with this. The answer is no.
I'm completely covered right now. This dude's showing more skin than me right now.
We could call the police and have you removed, or you could leave.
Alright. Can I get the pack of peppermint Zin Seeks? Can I ask you a quick question, bro? Is it cool if I pull my shirt off in here and take my Zin out? Oh, well, it's super fun. I'm gonna go ahead and do it.
Don't come back at this store.
No, it's all good. I'm just gonna take my shirt off.
Yeah, don't come back at this
And then I'm gonna throw his in and dude, you gotta try it, dude. Take your shirt off and throw his in. It's so fun. Ah, no, I'm coming back. I got you.
Yeah, you're a child.
Yeah, and you're a bitch.
He was so mad he tricked him.
You're the one with the power trip. Yeah, so are you. I think you're the bigger baby.
What was that? I just wanted to get a package in. It's all good actually. I think I got some extra ones. Yeah. Might as well get start with fruit. Somebody better call the cops. Woo! I'm feeling good now. Call the cops. We got a shirtless dinner on the loose.
Some people like to call this pettiness, but I like to call this stupidity, because this guy comes back in with clothes a third time round and gets what he wants, but instead of just moving on with his day, he decides to take off his shirt in the store and down his in because he's just stupid like that, and then decides to go another step further by dressing up as a police officer and going into the store to do the exact same thing he did before. Buddy, recording yourself breaking the law is funny and also very, very stupid because, you know, isn't it illegal to, I don't know, impersonate a police officer? It seems to be exactly what you're doing here. Bit of a dumb move if you ask me. I don't know, kind of stupid. And this is coming from a guy who lives in a country where people are more likely to roam into a supermarket or a store without shirts on, especially in peak summer heat waves, especially if you live in areas near the beach or the man-made lagoons that exist locally, yada yada yada. This is stupid, unnecessary, and really, really funny to watch how dumb you are, and also sucks for the worker. Here we have a Karen messing with the wrong person at Pizza Hut.
I just wanted you to take my order. I don't see a name for Brown. Gladys, call. And all I want is your name, so that when I leave, I know. You don't deserve nothing. Gladys. Oh no, no babe. No babe. No babe. What's your first and last name? 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 Please, Harley. Harley, please. Please, Harley. Please, Harley, please. I will be right with you. This woman is a terrorist and she will be treated as such.
Could you please tell me your first and last name? Could you please tell me your first and last name?
I came for pizza. Left for the show.
This is one of those situations where I wish manuals were just slightly more common because it'd be funny to watch her stall the car as she's trying to get out of there fast. Either way, I love the guy's comment. She is a terrorist and she'll be treated as such. Amazing. This guy comes across his local crazy Karen person who so happens to also be his stalker for reasons I'll explain soon. Here's the clips.
Recording for my own safety. How about them?
I got you on recorder!
Okay, bye. Deuces, big dog. Don't hit my car. Better not.
You think I won't?
Do it. Go ahead.
You think I won't?
Go ahead. Go ahead. You better not.
You can't stop me.
Do it.
I just got a hold of your real dad!
Who's my real dad?
I just got a hold of him.
Who is it? You better get on somewhere. You done lost your marbles, girl.
No.
Yeah. What you trying to do? Stop the car?
You're not going nowhere.
You ain't the incredible. Watch me. You ain't the Incredible Hulk.
You're not
if
going.
I got to, I'll run you over.
Go ahead, run over me.
Bye. Deuces. See, you ain't going nowhere. Womp womp. Go now. Get out of here.
No.
Yeah. Go, bruh. You want some sunscreen? You look sunburned. You want some sunscreen? Don't hit it either. Why are you shaking? You need a cool drink? You need a cool drink. Would you rather have a gay son or a thought daughter?
Don't ever say anything about my goddamn daughter!
Christina, go.
Take a picture. Go ahead.
Go away.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go away.
Just after you.
No, I don't care. The cops are after you. I called them. You're going to jail. We're trying to go in the store and you're acting crazy. If you want to talk.
Give me the phone. Give me the phone.
Hell no, it's mine. Here.
Get the phone. Give me the phone.
No. Go. Shoot.
Piece of garbage.
Your mom.
What? You ain't that dumbass. Hey, about me and my son.
He's not saying anything about your son. Christina, let's not yell. Everyone's hearing us and they're gonna think you're crazy. We can talk normal.
No, I'm not crazy.
Yeah, you are.
See, talk like that. Let's talk.
He's after him.
Then tell him to come do something.
Wait. Come here. Come here. Let's talk.
Family is over. I'm done.
Yes, those were two separate occasions over multiple days. It's quite fun, isn't it? Anyway, apparently the reason why she's been chasing after him is because apparently someone prank called her pretending to be him. He vehemently denies it being him himself, but ultimately I don't think it matters in this case here because even if it was, this seems to be a bit excessive over a simple prank call. I don't know. It seems like she has a few screws loose and maybe some nuts and bolts that aren't quite where they're meant to be. Here we have a guy complained to one of his neighbors above him in an apartment complex because they're too heavy on their feet and are apparently stomping around. Here's the clip.
Okay. Like, I don't know how many times I have to come over and tell you guys to stop really like stomping. It was 9 a.m. on a Sunday morning. I'm trying to sleep. I'm trying to get some rest. I'm working a lot. And you guys really, like, come on.
We were just getting ready for church. We're not like...
I understand. Everybody else is getting ready for other things too, but they're not like jumping.
We're not jumping. We're just walking around.
Well, it sounds like you are. I don't know. Whatever you're doing, stop, please. It's really annoying.
Well, I think that it's just the, like, about apartment living. I think it's just
I never hear anybody else do that.
Well, because we're right above you. Of course you don't hear anybody.
I've lived in a million different apartments, never had that kind of problem, but I'm having that problem with you. So what is it?
Well, this is a.
Do you guys hear your neighbors above? I bet that you don't.
We do.
I have spoke with them.
What? That's how it is in apartment living.
Clearly, it's not getting to you.
Maybe you should move to the. Maybe you should move to the fourth floor.
Maybe you should tell me what to do, huh?
Did you guys hear that?
I'm sorry, buddy, but it's really just as simple as that some people are heavier on their feet than others. I mean, I live in a 2-story house with my family and my parents because screw getting into the Australian rental market. It is a pain in the ass that I tried for about a year, never got anywhere, so gave up. Anyway, you can hear whenever I walk around upstairs or when my parents walk around upstairs because we're tall people, we have some weight, so we're heavier on our feet, but you barely hear my little sister unless she's going down the stairs because the stairs creak. But ultimately speaking, it's just because there's people above you in floors above you. Some people are going to be heavier on their feet than others, and there's not much you can really do about that. It is just something you get used to when you live in an apartment. Some people are going to be loud on their feet because that's just how it is. I don't know what else to tell you there. Here we are at a Dollar General store where prices seem to be slightly incorrect. There's some issues going on between the customer and the employee here. Here's the clip first.
Say whatever you want. So you said what now, ma'am? What? The 360 was taken off? The discount was taken off?
You asked me to avoid it. That's why it says
That's why it's
negative 360.
But you just told me that was the discount already taken off.
That's the
No.
Excuse me. That is the price right there.
It says 50% off orange tag discount taking at register. At the register. I get over here. It never came off. You see it says 3. Can I finish? Go ahead, finish talking.
She literally asked me to avoid it.
Because it didn't come off. Because it didn't come off.
It's already off of it.
But that's not what it says on the tag. I don't know why you're yelling at me. You have to honor what the sign says. I'm looking. Show me. Show me.
The other one literally states 1170 savings of 385, 785.
Off the tag.
785.
Why are you yelling? You didn't prove your point.
How did I not prove my point?
You told me that it can't, but ma'am, that's the orange tag. The orange thing says, ladies and gentlemen, 50% off taken at register. At the register. I can read.
Yeah. Can you please leave?
I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. Leave, please.
I'm not going anywhere.
I'll go get the manager to have you.
Please, thank you very much. Thank you. Call them. Because this doesn't make any sense. This is Dollar General. Ma'am, all you have to do is do the thing. Now I got to make a corny video and post it everywhere because it says it right there.
I'm so sorry. If you feel like you have to do that.
I do, yes.
If you're saying that this is like this, that it should be part off, then this should be $785 less.
So then that means it doesn't prove your point. Then you didn't. You're trying to prove your point. You don't. Everything that you're saying is not proving your point. The only thing I'm saying is I was going to take everything off because you said the price is already discounted. Okay, I believed you. When you pointed to this sign over here, it says discount taken at register. Discount taken at register. So when you tell me that, that's when I said, well, you know what? At least give me my 50% off the thing of the orange tag. I didn't even try to get all this stuff.
It's already off the orange
Ma'am,
tag.
you can't keep telling me that if it doesn't say that right there. This is crazy. You can't keep saying that.
If it's not already off, then this should be lower.
You should take the sign down. You can't have a sign that says discount taken at register if you're not going to take it off. It did not, ma'am.
It's literally in black and white that it did it for this one. Okay. She is saying because it didn't go for the
Can you please tell the truth? That's not what happened.
This seems just a touch messy if I'm completely honest, because based upon the wording of the sign itself, I can see where the person's coming from here. And I think the first thing I want to start off with, if the item is $11.70 something, 50% off isn't 50% of it isn't $3.60. It's not quite correct there. It going down to 7 something for being 50% off isn't 50% off. That's more like 30, 40% off, somewhere in that margin over there. Because, you know, the $7 is 50% of $14. That's not quite correct, but, you know. I would assume that it's probably like it has the price on the tag there, but the price is not going to always be accurate because people can move tags around to attempt to skirt the system, and the system has the item's actual price in there and then should automatically be applying a 50% off price here. It seems like that when it gets scanned into the actual register itself, some items aren't being put in correctly, giving the 50% off of the normal price, because that's how specials that's over here in Australia anyway. When I used to work at a major supermarket, any specials that would be there, it would give you the original price of the item, and then the next line would be the discount to give you the special. Whether, let's say, you get 2 items for $5, it'll put the 2 items in at their normal price. Let's say it's $5 per item, and then after that line, it'll say -$5 for a special discount and stuff along those lines. And from what we can see there, it seems to work roughly the same. It gives you the original price and has the discount underneath it. It just seems like the discount isn't being applied correctly for certain items, which isn't exactly great. I don't know. What are your thoughts on this one in the comments down below? The people behind the camera spotted this dog that has been apparently waiting in the car for about 26 minutes on a semi-hot day, and when one of the people who owns the dog comes out and comes back to the car with the keys, they decide to confront the owner about this. And there's a more story here, but I'll let you watch the clips beforehand.
I know.
He's gone now. He's been gone for a while.
It's not okay.
We literally just walked in and out.
I know, but it's a dog and it's hot.
We've been standing
well,
here.
I have the keys. I'm about to let her out. What do you think I came out to get?
Okay,
It's
but
my dog.
but you understand that at this point the dog's
You know how
been
hot
in
it
here
is
for
in
so
that car?
long. Your dog is.
It's way too hot.
You left your dog in a f***ing car to go into Costco.
I love that you guys are doing that.
So
Yeah.
you know what? You left your f***ing dog in a car, so we called the cops.
Why don't you
and
get
that's
in the
okay.
car and
They're
take care
on
of
their
your
way
dog
and they'll
instead
be
of
here.
talking to us?
Can you stop recording me?
How about you get in
This
your
is
car?
appropriate. Take care of your f***ing animal.
Why
It
not?
has no choice.
Stop talking to us. Take care of your dog. Take care of your
Somebody
dog.
gotta do it.
You guys walk
Stop
away.
talking to us.
This is harassment. I'll
Can
call
we
the cops.
can we take your dog? Can we have your dog?
We will
No,
take
you
your
cannot
dog
have
and
my
do it
We want
home.
to. We'd like to take
Yeah,
your dog.
right. You are not stealing my dog. I'm getting my boyfriend out here right now, and you will not be happy.
Okay.
We're gonna have the dog taken.
The
No,
cops are
you're
on their
not.
way.
You need to get the out here. They're trying to take Dixie.
No, tell them we called
There's
the cops
these
on
two
you.
strangers.
Your
that
dog
waited
is
in
about
the
to pass
car.
out, woman. She's about
She's
to
not
pass
about
out.
to pass out. She's f***ing fine.
It's 100.
Your dog is about to pass out. Open
Okay,
the
these
door.
people are yelling at me, and they've already called the cops. You need to get the out here.
We need to get this group of people.
There's other people that have seen this, not just you.
Okay,
We
well,
wanna take
the
your dog.
car's unlocked. You could have let her out if you wanted.
It's not our responsibility. We tried to let her out. We were
Okay,
going to
well,
take
yeah,
her
she
and make her
doesn't wanna
safe.
talk to you. You're stressing
Because
her
it's
out. My dog
fun,
has
honey.
anxiety.
Please let us take your dog.
No, you are not taking my dog. Are you insane?
Then take
You don't
care
take
of
care
your
of your dog. Please let us take your dog.
You are not taking my dog, bitch. Get away from me.
Everyone's gonna know.
No, I'm shaking.
Yeah,
You are
everyone.
not
Good.
Good. Everyone
Get
is
the
going
plate
to
here.
know.
Get the plate. in the
Yeah,
back.
we already
What
got it.
plate? LOL.
Oh, you poor.
Vancouver, Washington.
Can we give him some water?
The cops have the tag number. They'll be here in a few minutes.
We're gonna wait. We're gonna just go ahead and wait.
Additional information. So all the windows are cracked open, and according to the person on the other side, the supposed Karen here, because they're also very active on social media, they made a post pretty much saying that she was only gone for roughly 45 seconds or about a minute, because they were here to pick up an Instacart order, I'm assuming an online order, and the boyfriend went in and left her and the dog in the car without the keys. When the car started getting hot enough, she went in to go grab the keys from the boyfriend and came back. According to her, the people here who were behind the camera apparently saw her leave the car and come back, and they knew exactly how long she was gone for, which was only a minute. And apparently they also said the dog was cute and they wanted the dog. So it makes one question, what potential ulterior motive is coming from the person behind the camera, especially in the way that they've made this all seem out, and considering how this other person's very willing to defend themselves in the way they did, very publicly on the internet. I suppose there might be some truth here. I don't know. What's your thoughts when you come across your local Karen?
It's not right to laugh in a person's face after their health has been destroyed by a weirdo creep on a shitty half-ass painted school bus
Adrian,
for years.
you need some help right now. You shouldn't be driving.
I don't have time. I've got appointment.
You should not be driving.
I have an appointment, and I can drive because I'm the best goddamn robot in the tri-state area. I could not enjoy my property at all.
Are you okay?
I gotta take the dog to the dog park because I can't even walk the streets of this shitty neighborhood because the shitheads like him.
Okay, do you need help? Do you need help?
Done to me and laugh.
Do you need help?
Did she forget to take her meds today or what? She seems a little bit off her rocker. Or maybe there's some truth to her statement. I don't know. She just seems a little bit interesting. Here we have a casual explosion in a store.
Disrespectful! You called me a son! You piece of human dog shit! You are a literal piece of human dog shit! I am not a sir, and I hate you and everyone in this store who tolerates your sir, ma'am, colonial bullshit! You're only perpetuating slavery, you piece of shit!
Really intrigued on how we got here, but I suppose that will forever be a mystery. For now, at least. We might get some information in the future. Who knows? Here we witness the thrilling conclusion to what must have been an epic police chase.
No. Oh my god.
Hey!
Bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, Apple. Oh my god.
Get on the ground!
We can all assume that he was whipped out of his car, thrown into the back of a police car, never to be seen again, hopefully. I don't know, we didn't get a conclusion to this clip. But we also don't have the answer why our man here decided it'd be a great idea to continuously beep his horn when you can clearly tell what is happening here, and also can tell that beeping your horn is useless. I mean, go for it, but you don't want to piss the police off too much. These guys are at a local dog nature reserve thing, and they're playing around with their dog far on the other side of the reserve, because at one side there's a lot of unleashed dogs, and they've decided to go to the other side because they don't want to be involved with that. They've got their dog on their leash, they're playing it on their own. Anyway, another dog comes wandering up and starts harassing them, and the owner comes in to join in on that, in spite of the fact it's her who doesn't have a leash on her dog. And now they start recording. Here's the clip.
Do you want that to happen? Get your dog away. Wow, get it away from me. Play with your dog. Wow, you are such assholes.
We don't.
Oh my
we
God,
just
you
want.
are such assholes. If you went to the other side, everybody's dog is off leash.
And that's why we're not over there.
Everybody's dog.
Why we don't go over there?
Good. This is not the.
Please.
This is not the.
Hey, we aren't trying to start a fight. We
You
want
are
you to
them.
go away, and we
No,
want your dog to
I
be
live
respectful.
here. I
We
pay
all
taxes.
Live, well, so do we.
Good.
Okay. Yeah.
Can we be friends?
I would like to be. We
I
need
will
your
put her
dog.
on a leash if we could be friends.
We can be friends. Yes. We
Then
can
we'll-
be
then
friends.
I'll do it.
Thank you, ma'am. We appreciate that very much.
That I like.
Thank you, ma'am. We
I
appreciate
mean
it.
it. That I like.
Yeah, we just want everybody to be safe. That's really it.
That I like. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Have a
you.
nice day.
This was posted to Reddit, where there was a bunch of responses where a lot of people seemingly recognize who this person is, effectively stating that this person is a known menace in the community and has done this on multiple occasions. Heck, we've even got a second clip. Here's that one.
Look at this stupid bitch.
Piece of shit. Do that. Do that. Yeah. Do that. Do that. Wow. Do that. Look. Ooh. If someone.
What wild behavior. Truly a local menace. Here we encounter the friendly neighborhood Kevin. Wait, friendly? Oh, this is Kevin. Here's a clip.
What are we doing to you?
Psycho.
What are we doing? We're moving out.
Causing
chaos is what you're calling.
No, we're moving. I'm leaving. Shut up.
Get in there, Bobby, now.
You're a psycho.
You can
you're
go back
not.
in your house.
Yourself.
You can go back in your house.
Moving out. Calm down. You're an insane person.
Yo, who's the insane person? Look what I had to deal with for a whole year because of your
Go to
shit.
therapy. Go to therapy.
Go in there now. Go in
Go and get help, please.
there. You guys need help.
You need help first. Bye.
I love how the wife is very quickly jumping in between them because she knows what he's like and knows how quickly this could escalate to something physical if she doesn't get in the way of it. That's not a good sign, ma'am. I don't know if I would take that as a good thing to be doing. Here we get to deal with the delightful type of person who graves robs some stuff. So these guys have been putting solar panel lights next to their mother's grave for the past month now, and they've been continuously stolen multiple times over. So this time around, they decided to put an air tag in one of the solar lights, and they tracked it when it was stolen to this person here.
Mi prima fue la que me dio eso, guys. Yo no.
Okay,
yo no.
I'm gonna report it to the police. Give me my items back.
You could get them. I'm not fighting for them.
Okay,
Yo
give
no
them back.
agarré nada.
Okay, dámelo. You thought we wouldn't catch you?
Okay, I didn't jack. No, I didn't.
Okay, give me my items back.
You could get them. Stop acting like I'm not.
Okay.
Trying to get your shit, relax. Make it ring again. Okay, make them ring, I said.
These are mine.
Okay, bro.
All of these. Oh, and you were the one who stole all of them.
I didn't steal nothing, I swear to God.
So we had
I
flickering
swear,
lights.
You could take them. Mi prima fue la que no.
Oh, okay, so who's your cousin? So who's your cousin?
Se llama Maria.
Maria qué?
Rodriguez.
Maria Rodriguez. Okay, so we're that one is mine also. There's supposed to be a total of 5.
You know, I'm surprised that a person who's dumb enough to be stealing solar lights from a graveyard would also be dumb enough to not acknowledge the notifications that a phone would probably be getting because, you know, there's an unidentified air tag around them. Because I know it's a thing that Apple phones do, as well as I believe a good chunk of Android phones now do. If there is an air tag near them that isn't that you don't own, it lets you know, hey, it's there. But I suppose the state of that car says the type of person we have here, especially considering they've got all the solar lights in the boot. This person here is on the apartment complex doing their job, you know, being security, and this person who apparently lives here decides to come out and start harassing her about it because apparently she didn't ask her to be there and she needs to get off her property.
Get off the property, you're trespassing. Get off the property, you're trespassing. Get off the property. I've got a manager on their way over here to tell you to leave. Why are you here? You're just here to annoy me. Get off the property. Get off the property.
Ma'am, stay out of my bubble.
Oh, well, I don't see your bubble, so I don't know what... Oh, bless your heart. Are you one of those sweet people that can't handle anything? Bless your heart. Bless your heart. Get off my property. Get off my property. Get off my property. I have a manager en route.
Okay.
Get off my property.
I'll handle your manager.
Why are you not getting off the property? You don't live here. You're trespassing. So I've got your picture and I'm gonna have you cited by the San Marcos police. Thank you. Trespassing is a violation. You'll have to go to court.
I'm doing a job.
You're not doing a job. You're not hired by us. Get off private property. Get off private property. Get off private property. Get off private property. Okay, I'm just gonna talk to your supervisor and tell her.
Please do.
I have the police en route already.
Okay.
Get off my property, bitch. I hope you got that on film.
I do.
Bitch.
Why does someone who looks like they're in their 50s, 60s, 70s based on their grey hairs acting like such a child about this? Like, repeating the same thing over and over and over again is quite literally what a child does to get their point across. And we all know that doesn't work. It's such a childish behavior. It's actually unbelievable. She apparently called the cops like 3 different times, and they did eventually show up and was talking to the Karen and explained to her probably that, hello, you're kind of stupid, maybe, I don't know, grow up or something. Here we have the crazy neighborhood neighbor who's going off at one of their neighbors for apparently doing things that are not so neighborly.
Girl that stays at your house also?
Who? What girl?
The car,
there's no
car, I can see it right there.
There's no where? Show me.
The other tweaker lady that
nobody stays at your house. Nobody stays at my house.
Get your dog off my car.
If I can stop talking to me,
Get your dog
go.
off my car.
Then go.
I ain't going over. This is a public road.
Okay.
This is stupid. But what your friends are not going to do is disrespect anybody in our community.
Nobody's living there.
Yes, you did, and you kicked Karen's cat.
I did not kick Karen's cat.
Yes, you did.
Okay, what else?
Yes, you did. You kicked Karen's cat. Your homeless friends need to get off of our property.
I don't have nobody living there.
So we're going to start recording them going into your house. How about that? Keep your little tweaker friends off of our property or housing will be known. And guess who else has footage of it? Alexis. Every time they go in your house, Alexis has the footage. Show Nicole Housing this video. Nicole Housing, our landlord, that you have tweaker friends living on our street and living in your house. And there's footage of it at Alexis' house. So, not just your mama. Oh, do you want me to keep going? Do you want me to also tell when I knocked on your door when your son stomped on my daughter's tablet and shoved my daughter? You forget about that too? I'm waiting. You ain't got nothing to say?
No, because you're weird. You're a tweaker. You got your kids out there all supervised all the time.
Whose kids are out there unsupervised?
Yours.
It's your kids over here across the street away from your house. You sound like an idiot. Your kid also
You're a crazy cat.
was at my house.
Okay,
you dumb
come on.
bitch. You had no idea where he was when you were walking in the field because you couldn't find him. Let's keep talking. Stop that kids unsupervised. My door's open and I'm out there with them every time they're outside.
Stop harassing me and go.
It's not harassing.
Yeah, you are.
Speaking facts and the truth. You're just mad that your sign is the one I attended. Guess who else has that footage? Alexis. Weird. Alexis has all the footage.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No?
I don't have nobody living in my house.
My daughter's tablet, I didn't come to your door.
Dude,
Your son didn't shove my daughter and I didn't come to your door about it? Did I or did I not? That's what I thought.
That's irrelevant to what you're
talking about.
I don't know what the your problem is with me. Get out the car. What is your problem? What is your problem? What is your problem? You're unrecorded right now. You're harassing me for what? I'm walking my dog. Who's living here? Who's being the crazy one right now?
Tell me to get out the car.
Who's being the crazy one right now?
Handle it. Tie your mud up and handle it. That's what I thought. Who's scary?
Yeah.
Who's scary? Tell me to get out the car. I got out. Who's scary?
I messaged you about it yesterday, and it showed you read it.
I didn't read anything on Messenger.
Yeah. No, it showed. I will show you on my end.
I'm telling you right now in our thread, I didn't read shit.
No, I believe it now with this going on.
Because I told you I was going to call her out.
I haven't even gotten a chance to see her.
Why wouldn't I? You're doing all these you and your friends are doing all these disrespectful things. I'm going to say something. It's our community. Why wouldn't I say something? Oh, wait. Would anybody not say something?
Here, look at church.
Sorry.
I messaged you yesterday because
I didn't read this. The kids had my phone all day yesterday.
It shows as red though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I thought you got
I do apologize. Because everybody said for the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, it's been you.
For weeks, there was the...
Everybody said it was you.
Twinkle vehicle.
So I do apologize for calling out your name.
Gotta love it when this person who was supposedly giving this person all the evidence that the person behind the camera was doing all these horrible things gets involved and says, actually, that's wrong, that's not what I said, maybe do better. And she has to walk back literally everything she just said for the past several minutes and apologize for it. It's just quite funny to see someone eat their own shit like that. This guy discovers a credit card skimmer at his local store.
Chicey.
Check in. There's a skimmer as well.
That's up. Yo, y'all teed up. Damn, do your homework. I'm not paying for that. I bet. So, oh shit! But y'all was about to take my bread, and you ain't even know.
Ain't mine, so
don't grab shit that ain't yours. Bro, I don't care, bro. I go to a whole different store.
You're not about to take it for free though.
I'll take everything.
Okay, cool.
What you talking about?
Yo, that's been going on for a while.
Stop. And this got the nerve to be all like, stop playing with me, boy. I'll tee this whole shit up. Bitch ass.
Oh, the POS machine common in America? Because I swear that design makes it far too easy to hide a credit card skimmer on the actual thing itself, just because of how big and bulky the design is by default. I've literally never seen FPOS machines IRL like this before in Australia at all. They're more rectangular and looks to be a lot more difficult to create and hide credit card skimmers on. You have a person mind their own business on the beach getting interrupted by someone?
You should clean your ass.
What?
Your ass.
Why?
You're a narcissist.
I'm a what? Narcissist? Why you say that? Why? Because I'm filming myself? Hey, what's wrong with that?
Huh? It's not a critic. I'm advising you.
Why are you saying that? That's rude.
Too long to explain. You have to read.
Because I have my phone.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
I cannot help. I'm sorry. I tell you what to do.
Oh well, mind your business.
I just love that the whole, oh, you're a narcissist. Okay, what makes me having my phone out on the beach makes me a narcissist? And she's just like, I don't know, I don't have to tell you type deal. It's just like, you're just being an ass for the sake of being an ass. Like, there's nothing more to it. Here we get dropped into the middle of an argument when the apparent business owner or business worker here says, and I quote, "You people," in reference to apparently being kidnapped. Here's the clip.
You to make a racial statement and say, someone held you hostage 2 years ago for the same thing and the same people. What same people? African American people?
I didn't hear her say that.
That's it. Of course you didn't hear her say it.
No. Don't be getting me involved.
She said it verbatim. Her exact words were, someone held me hostage. Oh, no, I can understand people very clearly.
Sometimes so.
No, it wasn't hard to understand.
I never say.
So you didn't say the same people. You didn't say that.
People, blah, 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 blah.
No,
okay?
your exact
Don't say African, don't say.
Oh, no, you didn't say that. You said the same situation, same people. So what same people?
Okay. Oh, you are right.
Oh, I know I am. I know what I heard, too. I know what I heard, too. You may not have heard it, but I heard it.
Stop it.
You're wrong, Patricia, and you know it.
Language, I think she...
No. What she said was, somebody held her hostage 2 years ago. Same problem, same people. What same people?
No, she's inside, but don't touch me, don't nothing.
Yeah, be clear about that. I've not touched you one time or threatened you.
The word I did the word three things for $40 each, but
and I paid you.
Yes, she paid me for.
And I told you that they were not, that you did not do it correctly, and you told me that you would fix it.
More work.
No, I don't need more work. I want you to fix what you messed up.
Could you hear?
Why are you lying?
But a little bit because she low.
So what? I'm not threatening you, nor am I in your face. I'm not by you. I haven't touched you. I haven't threatened you. I've done none of the above. None of the above.
Thank you.
And it's not that I'll dispute it with my bank. It's just that simple because you did not finish my faja. For you to lie and say that I want more done when you did not correctly do it is insane. I have the text messages. I have the text messages of you saying bring it back and you'll fix it. So why would you lie to the police and tell them that you didn't charge me? Why would you charge me when you didn't do it correctly? Then, Patricia, again, you told me that it would be done yesterday. It's not. Why won't you be accountable for your work?
I'm going to assume that she probably admits to that sarcastically in that clip, but that's about it. I'm really curious in what actually happened beforehand, what was actually said, because I don't think people would flare up in this exact matter over nothing, but also on the same note, we've seen that type of thing before. I don't know. I don't want to make assumptions, but on this note, if she did actually say that, which seems to be likely in this case, that's kind of racist depending on how you meant that, which is, I mean, there's not really many ways you can mean that when you say you people to a person of color. You ever go, I guess, eagerly upset about someone filming his wife inside of a restaurant?
If I find out you videotape my wife, I'll tear that phone right out of your hand. Oh, you want videotape me too?
You little son of a bitch! Get away from here! Jackass! Oh my God.
Don't like to videotape my wife.
Hey, nobody is videotaping your precious wife!
Wait, if she's in a public place, he can do that.
You have zero expectation of privacy while you're in public. You can't assault people.
Exactly.
Buddy, I'm sorry, but if you're out in public in any way, shape, or form, the reasonable expectancy of privacy quite literally doesn't exist. So assaulting someone over recording in the area where you're in, which might also include recording you, is, I don't know, illegal and assault by definition. There's really not much more to say to that. This clip will send you up a wall. I will legitimately let you know this now. This is an infuriating story. So what's happened here is these guys have checked into a hotel pretty late at night, probably around 11:30 p.m. according to the time state that they want to state here. Anyway, they got to their room and pretty much unpacked and went straight to bed. Partway throughout the night, the wife decides that she needs to go to the toilet, so they go to the bathroom. It turns out, though, that the door to the bathroom is currently locked. So they go downstairs to the person who's currently there working at the hotel, and he's the most blank state person I think we've ever seen before, who just refuses to do anything to help anyone in this situation. Here's the clip.
You won't tell me. My room is 121.
There are people in 120.
My room is 121, correct? Correct, right? My bathroom door is locked. And you don't have the access key to that, correct?
I have a master key.
No, for the doorknob that is locked.
No, I don't.
You don't have it. The hall bathroom here is also locked, correct?
Yes, it's broke down.
It's broke down. That checks out. You don't have access to that door either. So currently, I have room 121 with no access to any restroom facilities whatsoever. Is that correct? Is that correct?
Well, I'm trying to think.
Well, if I have one restroom in my room, sir, and that access to that is locked, then what other room would I have? What other restroom would I have? So you won't give me another room.
I'll just call the police.
You won't call the owner.
That's what I'm saying.
So
it's the other way around. They can't use the restroom, and all they want is either a room or somehow to get into the restroom. That's all they want.
So my husband, he was an ex-police officer, and he just had a knee surgery. So he's a contractor also. They have little like pinhole. He was just explaining to him.
I don't have.
They have little pinholes.
Yeah,
that,
but
you know,
I don't think he's.
I asked him to even look in the office, and he said, I don't know what's back there, and he just refused to look.
Okay. That's what I'm saying is, if the roles were reversed, and you had a customer in here that was just refusing to use your bathrooms, or because they couldn't get into their bathroom, they were now just going pee on your floor, you would have us out here removing them from the property.
Did you ever get threatened?
If you don't want them, if he threatened you and you want them removed, we can ask them to leave. That's what I'm saying. And I'm not saying that they're, but I'm saying I would be.
You threatened me several times.
Okay. Do you want them removed from the property?
Well, after we figure out what's going on here, maybe not.
What's going on here is, again, I can't force you to do nothing. I cannot. Okay.
I understand that. I get that. I know what I know, and there's things I don't know. Okay. This is things I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know how to
door?
I'm sorry?
Like how to open a door?
Or just give us another room? You don't know how to do that? Because this is where that conversation started, and just the confusion and act like you just.
You're where the conversation started.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Okay. Yeah. You try it
My
on.
point is.
So let's do 2 to 1.
Okay.
You want to jump in there and make it 3 to 1?
No.
I'm not
You're
even.
taking it personal, but you're taking it. We just need another room, buddy. You're taking it like we're trying to attack you. We need another. You're still. I said you're taking it personal. This is ridiculous. This is the most. I'm getting this on recording just for the better business. And when I contact the attorney.
Okay. When we came in here, you gave us a key for the room that we are currently in. So you obviously possess the capability to do so. I am asking that you use the same capability. Hello, I'm talking.
I hear you.
Okay, well, I'm asking that you give me just another room so that I can use the bathroom. And you won't do it. And you won't call the owner. Can I call the owner? Actually, I don't even want to stay here anymore, but I have got to go to the bathroom. I just had a baby 7 months ago. I just had a procedure at my work. I work at the hospital. I need to go to the bathroom. And if I have to return to the hospital again because I was unable to use the bathroom, it is going to be not very pretty because I'm not paying for the procedure and I'm going to be really mad.
This is going to turn into a lawsuit really quick if you just don't give us another room. And that's all we're asking is for another room. I'll even go to the goddamn second floor if we have to.
Is there even a second floor?
There's a second floor. There's 56 rooms here. There's a second floor.
I got a room I can get one.
If that's what you want to do, if that solves the problem, that solves the problem. I can't force you to do anything.
That solves their problem. That leaves me with a locked door.
Okay. It left them with a locked door too.
I didn't lock it.
Oh my God.
But apparently, they're saying they didn't either. When they walked in the room, it was already locked. That's what the problem.
They've been here for 5 hours.
Again, he said he came in at 1 a.m. and went directly to bed. And then they got up to use the restroom, and now they can't get in the restroom.
It wasn't even that late. It was 11:30.
Okay, even in then, if they came in and went directly to bed, again, I can't force you to do anything, and I can't. So, but it seems to me that this could have been solved much civilly and much more easier than me having to come out here. You know what I mean?
Like with me being threatened, that helps to solve it.
No, it doesn't. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't.
That's all I heard for 20 straight minutes.
Because you won't give us a room.
You still don't have a right to threaten me.
Sir, I apologize for threatening you.
No, it's too late.
Oh my God, are we really arguing over somebody's feelings right now?
Yep.
Okay, well, I need a hotel, so I don't know what hotels are in the vicinity.
We're gonna have to go to the Speedway for you to use the bathroom. So we're gonna have to wake my 7-month-old son up and pack everything up so she can go use the potty. But she can't walk. She's got a potty so bad, and you still won't give us a room.
I was working on that.
Where are you? It's 17 steps there and back. And one of these. You have a master. He has a master key. You have a master key. You won't even lock a door for her to go use the bathroom right now.
Unlock what door?
Any door, buddy. Any door so she can use the bathroom.
Other people's rooms?
An empty one. Oh, what are we talking about? You know exactly what I'm saying. An empty room so she can use the bathroom. Hell, your room. Like you just left to go use the bathroom in your room. I would take your room at this point. She's got to use the bathroom.
See, this is a better conversation.
You want me to beg you? Is that what you wanted? You wanted me to beg you?
I can open a door and let her use the bathroom.
I want a room to use the bathroom.
Can I get your ID, sir? Can I get yours by chance?
My ID's in my room, but I'll just what's up
And I need hers too, just for a simple report.
For sure.
We came out here. Can I get your ID, sir? It seems to me that you guys can solve it easily, civilly. If you don't want to have it solved, and you want them to leave, I can ask them to leave.
They don't have to leave, and I'll work on getting you another room.
Okay. All right.
I'm leaving. I'm out of here. Can I go to the bathroom?
Well, he's going to work on getting us a room
No,
now.
he's not.
So for everybody wanting an update, life got in the way, so we weren't able to get one as fast as some of y'all were wanting one. So update on the hotel situation. For starters, we were up in Upper Sandusky for an MMA fight. Obviously, this is what's wrong with my face. I did win. It may not look like I won, but I did win. But the update is I spoke to my brother, who's a lawyer in the Akron area, and it looks like we're going to be pursuing personal injury and breach of contract. Like a lot of you have said, there is obviously a case to be made here, especially since my wife had just had a situation or an operation, a procedure is a better way to say it, on her uterus. And she even mentions that in the video if you listen. And then on top of that, she had a baby 7-8 months ago. So, you know, being forced to hold your urine over the not only the course of our initial discussion, but then after the police were there, and then also to have to pack your room, wake up our infant son, load the car up, and drive to a gas station for her to be able to relieve herself was just a ridiculous situation, and it was uncalled for. For some of you mentioning like, oh, he was acting that way because he was provoked. I walked to that desk at 4:30 in the morning and it was empty again. I had to call and wake him up, and he came out of his room. He was obviously, he's just crashing at that hotel. Again, he's not an employee. And I started that conversation off very civilly. It's like, hey man, do you have one of those door pokers that opens the door, you know? And again, a lot of you have mentioned like, well, I just poke it with it. It's 4:30 in the morning. Shouldn't have to, for starters. And I didn't have really anything in the room that I could have used for that purpose, other than like breaking one of their clothes hangers and making my own. But I didn't really feel like MacGyvering something at 4:30 in the morning when I could just go to the desk at any normal hotel, and if they didn't have that, they could call maintenance or they could call the owner and be able to figure this situation out. So the longer that he looked at me and he just said, what is it that you want from me? I'm like, I want a bathroom. Like, why are you not understanding what I'm asking? And it just was just a cycle of stupidity. And I finally got to the point, it was like, my wife needs to piss. And is what he said. And I was like, I'm gonna be if you don't just listen to what I'm saying and just give me another room. And the hotter I got is when my wife came down and she was like, he has been down there too long and now I hear yelling. Point being, did not instigate this situation. I think any man listening to this would have acted in a similar way if it was his wife and children. If not, you're a pussy, and I don't care. So, we're going to be pursuing legal action against this hotel. To those of you that have reached out and blown them up and asked for rooms that did not have a bathroom and just called them on hours of the night, God bless you folks. There is nothing in this world that unites people like the internet, particularly TikTok. Just the fact that so many of these random strangers that found this video thought to themselves, you know what, yeah, I have time for that today. I appreciate you. You're my type of people. There's a lot of you all that I could be friends with out there, just because the sheer level of petty is so appreciated by myself and my wife. We have laughed endlessly at some of these comments. Whether anything comes of this or not is irrelevant at this point. I think so many people, and this video's 600,000 views or more now and continues to go up. So God bless y'all. That hotel, those people that own it, and my brother pretty well assured me, he's like, these things never go to trial. So, and I don't anticipate us squeezing any type of money or any type of that situation. It's not even our intention. But just the neglect and the apathy towards the situation, and then the follow it up. I mean, obviously the owners have known about the situation now, and their remedy was to change the number for the hotel or to pretend as though it's not their number now. So that's pretty cute. The further this goes, we're planning on sitting down for some consultations with some personal injury lawyers, some breach of contract lawyers, and seeing what the plan is moving forward. The more we get to know about this, the more I will post y'all. For those of you that are following now to this situation, I hope to have something for you here shortly. Thanks.
Yeah, that was indeed a clip. I really, it's a lot to really think about there, and definitely a very crazy situation. This just seems like one of those things where the guy who was supposed to be working there got someone else to take over them temporarily, saying, you know, nothing usually happens at night. Just sit here, look like you're doing something, and I'll be back later, or crap like that. Because it's weird. Because usually there'd be a hotel, at least one worker still floating about this late at night, but apparently the guy who was, it wasn't someone who's employed there, and rather than just being apologetic about it, the owners of the hotel seems to be just trying to dodge the entire thing by just switching phone lines and pretending like none of this has happened so far. It just seems like a lot of just stupid decisions have been made here that just make absolutely no sense. If I was in the shoes of that older guy who was there, who was apparently just refusing to do anything, do you just lack any form of empathy to other people, or you just literally did not give a damn about anything, that you just didn't want to try and help the situation, you just wanted to be a brick wall? Even when the police showed up to try and handle the situation, you just continued to be a brick wall, not being honest with anything, not saying that you don't actually work there, not giving any information to help anyone whatsoever, which is just outright ridiculous. Though I do have one thing to note. It looks like you're driving your car whilst you're making this follow-up video. That's a little bit unsafe. I hate to be that type of person, but couldn't you have just stopped and done this? I don't know. Here we have someone who's trying to chase down a rental car for some insurance reasons. And what's happened here is that the husband came in first and wasn't able to get any answers. So the wife decides to come in and do things her way. Here's the clip.
Is there a manager here? Yeah, that would be me. Okay, I called earlier. And I spoke to somebody, and they said to be here at 5:30. Okay, and you guys are saying there's no reservation. Another thing is I wouldn't have this issue when I called, literally, and calling from 5 o'clock till I drove here, and nobody's answering the phone. When we pulled up, it's clearly not busy. She wasn't even in here.
Okay.
So why is that though?
Okay, first of all, you need to stop yelling at me.
I want answers. I'm not yelling. I'm upset. Okay?
Yeah, that's not going to get you anywhere.
Okay, who's your manager? Because I'm going to go above you. Because it's not lunchtime right now.
Okay, you need to calm down.
You need to mind your own business.
How can I mind my business when you're screaming?
Who is your manager?
You don't talk to... No.
That's perfect. Get out.
You don't talk to people like this.
I'm not going to get out. When I want, because we have responsibilities as well,
That's
okay?
fine, but you yelling at me does nothing.
I want to know about my reservation.
And we want you to shut up. You need to calm
I need
down.
somebody to come to the Enterprise by Meyer.
You don't talk to workers like this.
I'm not getting answers here. Yes, I need a police officer here. Thank you.
Well, you'll get charged for wasting their time.
Mind your own business.
No.
Do that.
Don't talk to my customers like that. If you have an issue, you step outside of my building. Then be quiet.
I'm not stepping outside.
Then be quiet.
Give us answers.
I don't have any answers for you because the way you speak to people is not okay.
You guys didn't give my husband any answers. You guys
didn't
him
ask us any
outside.
questions. Your husband was in here quiet as day.
He was.
Your issue was not with me. Your issue was with your husband.
It's Enterprise by Myers, please. I need a police officer here. Police officer, please. Thank you. She's saying that you said nothing to her. You didn't ask her nothing.
I'm sorry. I'm just protecting you.
Thank you.
And I don't got time for bullshit.
Yeah. It's
So,
unnecessary. It's
yeah.
It's the Enterprise next to Myers on Harlem.
I'm trying to issue refund.
I came here. I'm really upset. I'm not yelling. This is my tone of voice. It's not any higher, not any lower. This is my tone of voice.
You know what makes this all funny? Well, not really, especially for the people who just had to brunt all that. It turns out it was the insurance company that had failed to communicate to the rental company that, hey, these people need a rental car on us because their car's having some issues or something on those lines, I would be assuming. But the insurance company had failed to let the rental company know about that. So yeah, that's great. What a great way to treat people. No human empathy whatsoever. Just scream and shout and hope you get what you want. I don't really have a good way to explain this clip outside of just saying stupid be what stupid does. I swear some people just lack a sense of self-preservation. I mean, this is a good example here because, yeah, let's fight a multi-ton car that all it would take is that person hitting an accelerator in panic and I would be a bit pancake on the road. So this person here got some items delivered, I would assume some form of appliance of sorts, and it was going to be installed as long as the place was ready when it got dropped off. They got given the scheduled time, etc, etc. It turns out that she failed to wake up on time for one reason or another, and so the place isn't properly set up. So the delivery people come in, drop off the appliance close to where it should be, and then go to leave, which is when she finally gets up, goes out there and starts going off for them, asking to finish the job. Here's the clip.
No. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Look at this woman. No, ma'am. Not 400. Ma'am, we can't do it, ma'am. I'm sorry. No, ma'am. You have to call it. No, ma'am. You have to call a service call.
You been beating on my door and beating on
Yeah,
my
ma'am. You can't. You
gotta let go of my truck. So
Yeah, you gotta let go of the truck, ma'am.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do, ma'am.
You're going to get hurt.
The job, it's got the whole
Because you have to call for a customer service call, ma'am. Your stuff wasn't ready by the time we was here.
It took me 10 seconds to
Ma'am,
punch
you have
the
to let
hole.
go of my car.
You have to let go and call
You
it.
guys could have done the job.
No, it's insurance. I try to explain it. We can't do anything that we're not supposed to be doing. You have to let go of my car,
I
please.
can't hear what he's saying.
He said he's done his job. He explained the insurance policy to you. It's against.
Ma'am, you have to let go of my car.
It's against our insurance. It's
Ma'am,
against
please
our
let go of the
insurance
car.
policy, ma'am.
No, that's not true.
It is true. You can ask Costco's, ma'am. You have to let it go,
You're
ma'am.
going to have an insurance policy by hitting your truck with all this stuff.
Ma'am,
Okay,
you have to let go.
please
Please
let go of my
let
car.
go, ma'am.
No, you need to
Please, ma'am. Ma'am, we will let go, ma'am. We will just call a service call. You got to let go of it, ma'am.
Man, you know what? Call the cops. Call the cops.
All right.
I can. Ma'am, let go, please. Let go of the truck, ma'am.
I can't hear what you're saying.
Let go of the truck.
You have to let go of the truck.
Come finish the job.
You have to let go of the truck, ma'am. You have to let go of the truck, ma'am.
You guys, all I had to do was punch that hole.
But ma'am, you have to be ready by the time we get here. A service call, they'll come right back out. They will come back out. I'm telling you the truth, they will come back out.
I'm sorry, man, but these guys are on extraordinarily tight schedules to deliver probably multiple appliances in a day and install them to the best of their abilities. If you fail to wake up on time and prep the area where they're going to go, then that is unfortunately your fault, and you're just going to have to do what they said. Call the service people to come and finish the job because they don't have the time to do that anymore. It is just what it is. There's not much more to it. Here we have your free nightly entertainment on the train.
You want to keep me in the back? I'm done. I'm breaking up with you. I am done with you.
Based upon the liberal use of the C word that I can't say because YouTube would absolutely crucify me, as well as the design of the train, I'm 99.9% sure this is Melbourne, Australia. Oh god, I've seen this happen on trains in Australia before late at night. It's always an interesting experience. These guys are just chilling at a community pool, and there's this one person who seems to be a bit rowdy, swearing and all over the place at a community pool. So these guys ask her to stop swearing. We don't know if it was politely or not because the recording starts post that. Either way, her reaction to that is something else. Here's the clip.
Over here, we have little kids over here.
Talk to me again.
Well, this is my kid.
Talking to you. We have kids here.
Yeah,
I asked you like a woman.
You
You
could have
did it nice.
You were yelling and cussing. We have children over here.
If you want to talk to me, come up to me. I'm gonna talk to me. I'm happy. I'm a hey, shut the up. You don't know how old I am. I don't give a how old you are,
Girl,
bitch.
you about to find out.
I come find out. What's up,
You
bitch?
need to go ahead. You need to go ahead. You need to go ahead.
You don't know me, bitch.
You need to go ahead.
You don't know me, bitch.
You need to
God damn it,
go.
Joe, you're in a pool where there's kids.
Go
I do, and everybody else
I'll
is.
spit at you. What's up? You don't know me.
And you go to jail.
You wish I would. You wish I would.
Please,
You wish I would. You wish I would.
You will go to jail. You will go to jail.
You guys go to jail because I don't give a bitch. I'm stay here, ho. I don't give a none of that. I'm gonna say whatever I want to say. Wherever the I am. I don't give a. I don't give a.
I know you don't.
I don't give a.
Because I'm at home talking, bitch, because you're talking to me and I'm talking back to you. You're yelling. Because you're talking to me. But did you not just yell at me? You have kids over here. But did you not? Get your kids. Look. Your kids look dumb. No. Your kids look dumb. Did she say that?
She was promptly arrested for stupidity and disappeared into the ether. I don't know. It's just, I don't get this type of reaction. Hey, could you like not swear around kids and you go ballistic about that? Like, what type of logic do you have there, or are you just that crazy? I don't know. This person's had some issues with the hotel they're currently staying in, so they've gone downstairs to confront one of the workers about their experience, and well, this is what happens next.
You're really nasty for what you did last night to my family, and I wanted to come in here and speak to you as a person and express that to you. I feel like the situation in which transpired last night, I'm not sure what your bias or what your discrimination against my family is, but if you're acting manager or general manager, your behavior is literally not professional. And I'm going to tell you, because I served in the military, I do know what professionalism is. I'm not sure if you've ever held a real job in your life, because the way...
So what I heard on the phone last night was also professional.
Okay, so as a manager, you have to assess the situation and see at what level of escalation, based off of how your attendant handled the situation. She called you after I was escalated, so you're dealing with a customer that is already escalated. Your first order of business as a manager is to de-escalate the customer, not create a gang culture and choose sides with your attendant who you have no idea about this situation. At the end of the day, I'm a human being. It was as simple as going to get a blanket.
Ma'am, please leave the hotel.
That's fine. I'm leaving. I'm vacating. I just want to let you know, as a person, don't ever disrespect me with your fat, sloppy ass. Because there'll be some real ass shit. Don't ever disrespect me.
You're not going to do a damn thing.
Because what? You have a position of power? You think that you can just disrespect people?
I didn't disrespect.
Yes, you did. You couldn't get a motherfucking blanket from a goddamn room when you had 13 empty rooms. You are absolutely disrespectful. You are disrespectful. You don't own shit, mother. You don't own a goddamn thing. And it will be handled because you're disrespectful and you do not know how to handle a situation. Absolutely disrespectful. Absolutely disrespectful to your customers. Absolutely disrespectful. Absolutely disrespectful. And the way you handle a situation is to tell somebody to vacate. I served my country for 15 years. You were disrespectful. All you had to do was give my daughter, who was cold in a broken room, a blanket. No, she did not. She said she had one blanket that was damp and wet. I said, no, thank you. It's for my infant that's 9 months old. 66 motherfucking degrees in the goddamn room, and you disrespect my family.
I'm in two minds about this. First, I can get the customer's frustrations about X, Y, and Z if all these complaints are 100% real and genuine to what's actually happened. But on the other hand, using the fact that you've done service for your country as a point to go off at a person is a very interesting thing, to say the least. I don't think that'd be something that, if I was actually a part of the military of my country, I would be continuously using against people. I don't know. Maybe I just don't understand that. Someone can enlighten me in the comments on that one. Secondly, you're complaining about him disrespecting you whilst in the same note disrespecting them back. I get that they've already disrespected you, but didn't you ever get told that, treat others like you would want to be treated? Show that you're the bigger person by, in spite of being heavily disrespected by said person, you still choose to respect them as a person. Ultimately, I can't fully side with you here. Yes, you probably have some genuine complaints, but the way you've gone about this definitely doesn't help your situation in any way, shape, or form. The guy's just, instead of trying to solve problems and figure out what went wrong and try to implement solutions so something like this doesn't happen in the future, he's just kicked you out because you've just become an outright asshole at the end of it. Here we have a very unhappy biker.
Cut me off, old boy. You, get out. Get out.
I'm recording. I'm recording. I'm recording. There's a guy right here with the license plate 2496210. He's harassing me. Get the license plate. It's an error.
Pussy, old boy. Move over, bitch. Come on. Bitch ass. What's up? You too, old boy. Bitch ass. Come here, dog. What? What?
Get this guy.
Get out, bitch.
Are you in drunk?
Whilst I have no idea what actually happened prior to this clip here, I'm just going to make an assumption based upon how the guy drove away and seems to be swerving through his lane and into other people's lanes, that he probably almost hit this car and was very upset when the car beeped his horn at him, and though this is now his reaction to that. That's what I'm assuming. We don't know what actually happened prior to this. All we know is he's batch insane. Here we get to meet the neighborhood Kevin, who was drunk early in the morning, because of course they are, okay, so what's been happening here is apparently some rocks have been left in this guy's front yard, so he's taken to grab those rocks and throw them into this person's yard without worrying about the fact that, there are dogs in their yard and one of the rocks might just come over and knock them in the head and crap along those lines. Just no consideration to anything on the other side of the fence. It's like, oh, these rocks here must be hers. I'm going to throw them in her fence and see how she likes it. Here's the clip.
I'm sorry?
Just what I said.
No, what did you say?
I said, who's here other than you?
Why other than me? I'm an adult. I'm 25 years old. I don't need anyone to speak for me.
Where's your husband or whatever?
I don't have a husband.
Huh?
I don't have a husband.
Girlfriend?
I don't have a girlfriend. It's me.
Okay, well, that's just fine. George?
I don't give a who George was. I don't know George.
So how long are you gonna stay out here?
Until they get here.
Huh?
Until they get here.
You here? Oh, that's nice. That's like I said. You know what that dude walked in our yard first.
I didn't.
Yeah? Yeah. Who did that?
I don't know. The alley's access for everyone. I use those.
White barrel right beside your fence.
The white tubs had dirt in them for plants. I emptied them in my yard and I moved river rock with them because I didn't have a way to move river rock. The river rock is still in my yard. You can look, if you looked in my yard like you said you did, the river rock's still in my yard, so.
Yeah. Got nice tits.
Excuse me?
Video.
Don't come near me. Do not come near me.
This is crap.
Get your hand off my car now.
No.
Sir, no, get your hand off my car.
This is crap. Let's not do this.
No.
Put the white barrels out there.
They had dirt in them. I dumped them and used them to haul river rock from the middle of my yard to my fire pit.
Dumped them.
Fire pit.
That means it has your fingerprints and
because they're mine. Are you dumb?
No, don't talk. The thing is, the rocks match who was throwing shit in my yard.
Rocks.
No. They match. You really want to do this? Because
I dumped the dirt out of the...
No.
Don't put your hand on my car.
Wait. Are we gonna talk?
Talk to her.
No, I want to talk to you.
Why?
Who are you?
Doesn't matter.
Huh?
Doesn't matter?
Yes.
Why?
You can talk to me.
Because I get nowhere with her.
You're not going to get anywhere with him either because he's on my side.
Is that it?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the cops because you're absurdly drunk and you need to keep your rocks out of my yard.
You know, that's bullshit. Are we going to talk or not?
When the cops get here, we'll talk.
I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you.
You can hear it from her.
Yeah, you can talk to me. I was home.
Okay, I see who wears the skirt. No problem.
See?
I'd like to talk to you alone.
No, because this is a partnership.
No.
Yes. Quit. You need to quit.
Don't stand there and look at me like that. You want to talk to me? Man to man? Let's talk.
How about man to woman?
We already did.
We're equals.
Do you want to talk to me?
We're equals.
You can talk. I wasn't here. I came here.
I know.
Yeah.
He's here to make sure that I'm safe because you're drunk.
Yep.
So you don't want to talk, right?
She can talk.
I can talk.
She's home.
I can talk.
I want to talk to you away from her.
No.
No, that's not happening.
Okay.
That's not happening.
Okay. Don't cross this.
We weren't even going to touch your grass.
Nope.
See, if you cross that sidewalk, I'll consider you as a threat.
I think there's a few simple words to describe this guy. He can go himself, like all the way up to Wall Street and back, whatever the hell. It's just like, I don't see anything else to really care for this guy. He's an old fart who is clearly very set in his ways and will just continue to act like a goddamn ass to anyone who's near him. Like, sorry for all the words there, but it's just one of those things. Like, this person is the definition of the worst person you could ever know. Not only is he drunk on a weekday early in the morning, it's not even lunchtime yet, based upon the timing. It is just wacky that he's also just saying, like, treating the woman who's confronting him about his attitude as an object, as someone who's not equal to him, to the point where he tries to get, oh, do you have a husband? Oh, do you have a partner? Anyone, please? I want to talk to them, not you. And then when the boyfriend shows up, just to be an extra person there in case something happens, he's just like, can I talk to you alone? I don't want her role involved. It's just like, you're a horrible person, man. A horrible, horrible person. Here we have a guy at the beach who decided to stand around a girl for about 10 minutes whilst wearing mostly normal clothing before finally taking his shot. And when he gets denied, well, you already know what's going to happen. This clip's on this show. Here's the clip.
Why do you have to be close to me? Well, I would rather not. If you could please. If you could please. Thank you. Listen, I asked you nicely if you could conceded.
Shallow, unreasonable, very snarky. Like, what's your issue?
You're literally standing on top of me.
Hey, you know what? Whatever the wrong with you, I hope you get that picture.
Yeah, you too.
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
You're the bitch.
Oh my god.
I'm standing on top of you.
Yes, look how close you are to me.
Have you been down there?
How embarrassing. Like, seriously, buddy? It just hurts to see this sometimes, because it's just like you got no self-confidence in yourself to the point where when you get denied, you have to shame the person who denied you. Like, that is so just like, buddy, grow up. Grow a pair. If you get denied, especially after standing around for 10 minutes, drawing up the confidence to even make the attempt, move on. It's not that hard, okay? You don't need to shame them to make you feel better after you get denied, because it doesn't, man. Like, it's just embarrassing. Here we have a guy doing some humble bragging.
I live here. Do you own a house on the street? Do you own a house on the street? Do you own a house on the street? You're stupid. No, I'm not. I own a house on the street. You don't, motherfucker. I own a house. I own a house on the street. You don't. Don't honk at me. I had surgery today, and you're honking at me. I threw out my trash can. I threw out my trash can. I had surgery today. You honked at me. You don't live here. I live here. You don't live here. You don't live here. Stop, man. You have. Stop. Relax. You do not have my life. You do not have my house. You don't get to honk at me.
Wow, the privilege.
You do not honk at residents on the street.
Oh, did I say humble? Nah, I was joking on that one. I do wonder how we got here. By the sounds of the story, this guy was on the road with his trash can. The guy in the car beeped his horn at him, and now we're here, which is very interesting topics of discussion for something that simple that could have just been like, oh, just let the car through, move on with your day. I don't know. Maybe, but then he wouldn't have gotten to brag. I don't know. This person's on break and they've gone to go sit out in their car, but it turns out their battery is dead. So they've called someone to come over and jumpstart their car. So they're trying to keep the car park next to them empty because, you know, they didn't reverse into the car park and the car's going to need to get into the car park in order to help jump them. Most people have been nice and accommodating to this issue, but this guy wasn't having it. Here's the clip.
Okay, call security on me.
I own the complex, so you're messing with the wrong person.
And you're selfish. I literally need to get my car started. Okay then. I don't care if it's not your problem. Have common decency then.
You don't have common decency. You don't own this.
I'm waiting for someone to jump the car. Okay, I don't give a bitch.
You're taking my video. I'm not allowed to. And I'm gonna sue you.
Sue me for what? Sue me for what? I'm sitting here in my car. Okay. Okay. I'm in the wrong because I'm waiting for someone to jump my car and you're not.
Property.
There's other parking spots right there, babes. I didn't say I owned it. I'm just.
Here we witness what seems to be the back end of a massive dispute between a guy and his neighbor, and the police get involved.
I ain't done nothing to him, Brad. Don't step on my porch, you're going to jail. Well, then go to jail then. Son, get ready. Get ready, son.
I'm right here.
Get ready, son.
I'm on your ass.
No.
No.
You gonna get away from me.
First thing,
I didn't do nothing to him.
Listen to me, bitch. Listen.
Don't call me no bitch.
Bitch, I'll at you
No,
right now.
you're not, Brad. You gonna go to jail, Brad. Tell you gonna go to jail, son.
Look.
You gonna help me, son?
I don't give a about your son.
Yeah, well, you might. Hey, Brad, look, I haven't done nothing to him.
Talking shit to my old lady too.
I didn't say nothing to her.
You're always doing this shit.
No, I didn't.
You know, motherfucker.
I didn't say
right
nothing
now.
to her, Brad. Kick the gate down and all that shit.
Daddy, oh my God.
Here we go. Let's call the sheriff then.
Might as well.
Why? I ain't done nothing to nobody.
This is what's gonna be done. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Your property, your yard, your driveway, his property, his yard, his driveway. Parties are gonna stay separated, and there's not gonna be any more arguing or fighting or anything like that. You got an understanding?
No, sir. I want him arrested for assault.
Not happening.
Why?
Not happening.
Man, he smacked my phone out of my hand. What are you talking about?
If you think that's gonna fly, you can go ahead and talk to the county attorney's office.
No, I will, but I'm gonna tell you right now, that's assault. He smacked my phone out of my hand.
You're intoxicated, so that's playing.
Whatever, I'm not intoxicated.
What's that in front of you?
Well, I've had 1-2 beers, but I'm not intoxicated. Do I sound intoxicated? But it don't matter. I'm on my front porch. Yeah, Mr. Bax, please don't.
I'm sorry.
Y'all got a supervisor?
Be drinking?
Who's the supervisor?
Tim right here.
All right, I want to talk to the supervisor. I want that man arrested for assault.
I just told you, if you want to press charges against him.
Is that right? Yep. So I can just walk up and smack somebody's phone out their hand and not get arrested?
That's the way you want to look at it.
Is that what you're telling me?
We're not going to sit here and argue with
No, you're on video, sir. What's your name?
Swindell.
Oh, that's right, Swindell. I remember you. I went to put a complaint in on you. What's your badge number?
606.
606. Yeah, I'll be talking to Major Quarles again about you. No, I'm gonna put a for real complaint this time. I'm gonna write it on paper. Listen, that right there is a bunch of bull. If I done that to somebody and went up to their house, he came down. I got video. He came down to my house. Do you understand that? He came to me.
I don't even know where to start with this one. Oh, what a clip. I'm not going to acknowledge one certain part of it because, quite frankly, it doesn't really matter to a certain degree. But you already know what I'm talking about when I'm laughing and giggling at the stupidity of it. Anyway, I can't believe it's like, oh, what? So the guy assaults me and you won't arrest him? What type of thing is that? And then, of course, when the guy says, oh, so I can just go up to him and slap his phone out of his hand and I won't be arrested? And the cop's just like, you can see it in that way. It's just like some very ridiculous crap going on here. Like, you'd think this would be a TV show or something stupid along those lines because this just seems like over-the-top and entertainment crap.
And your problem?
Why would it be a problem?
Okay.
Because this your car, I got a problem?
No. No, why are you doing that?
For security purpose, because you just came up to me and you scared me.
Well,
You just ran, you see me at my car, my door open on the phone, and you gonna come up here talking about something, do I got a problem?
no, I'm visit my friend.
So why you come up to me for? I don't even know you.
Because you looking and
I'm on a phone.
Okay, so this is why I asked her. And your problem?
Don't nobody want your car, girl.
Okay.
Nobody want this mama car.
Okay.
In a big body, don't nobody want your mama car.
This just seems to be a case of someone sticking their nose into someone else's business for absolutely no reason. Either way, it's kind of silly. This person paid off their account with this company several years back, and recently there's been some issues that have occurred within the company, aka a manager who's apparently stolen a bunch of money from customers, and the other day this person got a phone call saying that they owe $7,000 to this company. Anyway, they're now going through a bunch of things to figure out what's happening, and here's a really fun clip where the guys refuse to give them any records about their accounts.
So just for the record, you're refusing to give me the records, my personal records, a copy that I was told yesterday that I have a right to get.
Well, you were misinformed yesterday.
By your employee.
Well, evidently, yes.
That represented, that said, when I asked to speak with the manager, a manager, he said that he could assist me.
Well, he told you, I apologize on his behalf.
And what's your name again?
Mike. I'll give you all
Mike, the regional manager, right?
Correct. I'm going to give you a card. If I don't have a business card, I'll write it down. This piece of paper for you.
And why is it that you're refusing to give me a copy of my records?
Because they're not your records. What's inside this computer is out.
Are they not attached to my name and social security number?
That doesn't mean it's your records.
Okay. Well, I'm going to let you know now. If you don't give me a copy of my records before I leave this store, yes, I'm recording you because I'm going to give this to my lawyer.
That's fine. He can subpoena any information you would like.
Oh, he definitely will be.
Cool.
Because your manager that you guys found stealing from your customers.
That's hearsay. How can
No,
you
that's
prove
not
that?
hearsay. That was told by your employee
So that's
that
hearsay.
works here.
That's hearsay. Can you prove that?
Your employee told me yesterday
Again, that's
that
hearsay.
Dexter was caught stealing from your customers, which is why he said he forwarded my account to your corporate legal department because my account did not look right.
Get your information right.
I am. I'm telling exactly what your employee yesterday told me when I talked to him on the phone.
Did you record that conversation?
This is all going. This is all going to be used in court.
Proof of that? Because I'm asking you to show proof that you either.
I was on the phone. How am I going to record a conversation?
There's ways. I was asking you to show proof.
There's ways.
There's a way for you to show proof that you paid this off or returned it. Anytime there's a return.
So because your employee was stealing from your customers, now you're trying to tell your customer that was here, that paid their debt. You're trying to tell me I have to pay it for a second time.
You can't prove that. You can't prove that there was any kind of anything going on.
Oh, I have my bank records because I never made a cash payment. And you're refusing to give me the record of payments that I did make on the furniture that I did buy.
I don't have to give your payment history.
Yes, you do.
That's internal information. It could be subpoenaed in a court if you would like to go through that.
You guys are crooked. And this is going to go on Facebook. I'm going to put it on your Best Way page on Facebook. I'm going to put it everywhere. TikTok. I'm going to put it on Twitter. I'm going to put it on Instagram.
It shows to us, it shows that you get merchandise and you don't honor your agreement.
As it shows to me, your employees steal from your customers, and then you guys ask us to pay for a second time for what your employee did instead of going after them.
You asked for.
I do not owe that much. There is no way I owe that much.
That's what was been turned over to a collection agency for the value of what was remaining on those pieces.
You guys are crooks.
Well, that's your opinion.
No. That's what you guys are showing me.
Okay. Well, have a great day.
That's what you guys are showing me.
All right, so this is an update on the Best Way situation. So I've had a couple of requests for updates, so here it is. This morning I made some additional phone calls after downloading an app this weekend to record my phone calls. I was able to get the one person from Best Way that I talked to on Friday on record reiterating what he told me on Friday. So I've got that. And I was able to get the other company that initially called me on record making some statements that they also made Friday. So I was able to get some more proof to turn into an attorney. I've been in contact with an attorney, so I can't really go into too many more details about the whole situation without risking the case if I can get them to pull one against them. But the lady that I talked to did say that it doesn't sound right, that something sounds off, and she's going to be getting back with me in the next couple of days after the attorney looks over the case. So that's all I've got for now. It's making a little bit of movement, but it's going to take some time. And thank you everybody for your concern, your comments. Some of your advice has really helped. Yeah. I'm going to continue pushing forward, and if I, make some headway, I will continue updating. Thanks, y'all.
Very weird how he's refusing to give you the records of your account with them and all the transaction history and stuff along those lines. Like, that just is super sketchy to say the least. Like, oh, we can't do that because, those are our records. It's like, yeah, well, she believes she's paid off her entire thing and suddenly $7,000 is missing, so this is now an everyone problem unless you want to take it to court to really prove that factor. Secondly, I hope you're either in a state where you only need one party to consent to recording a phone call, or that you told the person whom you're on the call with that you were recording the phone call. Otherwise, the phone calls can't really be used as evidence in court per se, kind of deal. Either way, I hope this goes well for you and you can get this shit sorted out, because $7,000 going missing and being charged against your name is not great. This next clip is a part of a massive saga of shenanigans with this guy, because this guy's the person behind the camera. This guy that we're recording here is their stepfather, and this is just a concave of various different issues, and this one here is occurring post her trying to restrict his access to her daughter because he was getting inappropriately close with said stepdaughter. Not the creepy type way, but more of a controlling possessive way of getting inappropriately close type deal. Either way, they're trying to stop his access to his step granddaughter in various different ways, and well, here's one of the various reactions to it.
So this man makes multiple videos
about
me online.
Skank.
Has been proven that I didn't steal any clients. My mom sent them to me, and he knows this.
Yeah.
She has...
Yeah, here she is. Here she is.
Here she is.
Can't drive. I beep at her. I beep at her.
This is the first
concerned
time
about
I'm
her.
seeing him face to
Here
face
she is.
after years
Here
of
she
verbal
is.
abuse and
Here she-
harassment.
Yeah, I'm going to be going public.
And then
with
he's
your
behind me
abuse.
in
Here
the
she
car,
is.
her
Here she is.
honking at me.
Here she is. Our dear daughter. See,
Calling me a skank.
I beep at a car.
I'm not even
I don't
saying
even know it's
anything.
her. I don't even know it's her. I beep at the car because the person's not driving. Look at her smiling.
I'm at a red
Look at her
light.
Smiling. Look at her smiling.
You honked at me
Look
for
at her
being stopped at a
smiling.
red light.
Look at her. She's so abusive. Abusing her mother. That's one.
I was just
Abusing
on the
her own
phone
daughter,
with my mom
Kiera.
like 5 minutes
Abusing
ago.
her stepfather.
Dropped my daughter
Abusing
off
our
at
day
school,
spa.
leaving
Look
the
at her.
school, stopped at a red light.
Look at Skanky.
And I recognize him behind me.
Look
I
at
know who it
Skanky.
is. And then he honks at me.
Yeah. Now,
And I
did
go at the
know-
green light, and the phone's not in
Did
my
I
hand.
know
I'm not
it was
doing
Dingbat
anything.
looking at her phone, not driving correctly? Did I
Looking
know it
at
was
my
her?
phone.
No, I said, man, who's this dingbat with her phone, not driving correctly, putting herself and
You
others
know it's
in
not
danger?
illegal to be on your
So
phone
I
at a
beeped
red
her.
light, right?
So I beeped at her because she's not driving. And now, did I know that was Tara? I
Yeah,
said, oh,
you did.
that's Tara up there, not driving
Yeah.
correctly, putting herself and others
I
at
wasn't
risk.
on my phone.
No, I said, no, I'm going to beep at this person. Then she rendezvoused back to get after her phone. Look at the respect.
Kids, you honked at me.
Look at the respect for a stepfather
You're a
of
terrible
32
father.
years. Look at the
No,
respect.
stepfather,
Look at the
sorry.
respect. Yeah, I'm taking that Kukla name away from you. You're a Taylor, or who's your... Tara, who's your actual father? What's the name of your actual father? Who is that?
Not you.
His name?
So a quick correction on one of the things that she said. For the most part, from what I could search up, a majority of states, it is illegal to be on your phone whatsoever when operating a motor vehicle. Which, you know, even though you're stopped at a red light, you're still technically operating a motor vehicle. It'd be stupid if that wasn't the case, because, you know, you kind of need to pay attention to the road because, you know, cops might be coming through, or emergency vehicles might come through, or, you know, when the light goes green, you need to be ready to go when that happens. I don't know. Either way, this guy seems to be a little bit crazy, loose, and needs a bit of help. Because very intriguing, this is how you would treat your supposed stepdaughter that you took in as your own. This guy's 2-year-old kid decided it'd be a great idea to just take a piss in the middle of the campsite, and this person from the campsite next door spotted it and decided to go off at the kid. So when the father, the guy behind the camera, picks up on that, comes out and confronts her about it, this happens.
Leave!
Do not touch
Leave!
my children ever
Leave!
again. Do
Leave!
not, don't
Get
touch
out of
me.
our campsite!
Don't touch me.
Sir! Camp host! Camp host!
I'm just saying, do not address
Shut
my
up,
children.
sir.
Do not address
You
my
will
children.
tell your children not to
I
piss
will.
in the middle of the
I
park
will. Thank
and
you for
start
telling me
yelling at
now.
people.
Now you can tell me. You just told me. Thank
Say
you.
with your
I
damn
will
children.
address it.
Nobody knows who you are because you're not with your
I don't need it. It doesn't matter that there's 7 of us camping here.
Please tell him to leave.
Address me and not my children.
Get away, sir.
your sight.
All I said was address me and not my children. I know my children. My children were wrong. That was wrong.
Nobody can address you because you're not with your road
I have
children.
7 of us right here in a row.
No, they're all right here, sir.
There's 7 of us.
Go away.
Don't address my children.
Go away.
I'm sorry, kids are gonna be kids. Sometimes they do stupid things, especially that when they're that young. Yes, it's wrong, and yes, the father needs to probably make sure it doesn't happen again, but this entire reaction over it just seems a touch ridiculous. Just a touch. Like, I get there'd be a million reasons why you'd react in this way, but on the same note, I think it's a bit silly. Here we have another power-tripping police, which you might say is a bit of an exaggeration, but I just implore you to watch this clip first.
Officer, I will talk
I am
to you
not
if
going to step outside your house.
You do not have a
We're
warrant
gonna
to be
talk
inside
right
of
here.
my house.
I'm not inside your house. Okay.
You're inside of my house.
Let me tell you why I'm right here.
Because you walked in.
No, because they opened the door and ran from me.
And
That's
I'm
why.
telling you, I am the
Okay,
adult
and I'm
here.
telling
This
you
is my home.
that now that I'm inside your house, I own your house right
you
now.
do not.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Budster claimed he owned this house now because he does. I don't even know how we even get here. Buddy, if you, A, don't have a warrant to go into the house for any reason, and you haven't been called over for potential abuse claims, and you can't go into the house without their permission, period. There is nothing more to that. Like, it's one of those things that you don't have a good reason to come in here, aside from that you just want to force your way in because a minor closed the door on you. Like, you're just power-tripping asshole. This guy's getting a haircut at the barbershop here, and he's not quite happy with how the haircut has come out. So he tells his displeasure to the person who just cut his hand, and this barber decides that it'd be a great idea to attempt to swing at the man. Here's what happens next.
Swing at me, bro. Did you not just swing at me?
That's my entire character now. When I get pissed off, when you say
I don't care about your character. You're at a job. You're working. You're on the.
Will you guys stop, please?
Okay, look. Can I just get my sides? Just
That
like,
shit is crazy.
just
This
can
man
I just
sat
get
in a chair
these?
and
This
said, like,
shit,
Might not be
like,
today,
I literally left the ends.
bro.
This
You,
is bangs.
bro. That's
This is called
We're
bangs.
not settling
hairstyle, bro.
We're not settling this right now, okay?
You're such a dick, bro.
I'm a dick.
Yeah, you just.
You sat in the chair and you said, this is what I want. I gave you exactly what I want.
Is one of you gonna cut this out, or is this
All
gonna go
right,
on?
yeah. You know what? I'm gonna be the bigger person. I'm gonna calm down.
You're not going to be the bigger person.
I
I'm going to be
appreciate
the
that.
bigger person and
I
stand up for
appreciate
myself.
that.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to sit here and let you tell me that I gave you a bad haircut
Okay,
when I gave you
so-
what you asked for?
Drew, I mean, Rob's not here. He will probably be able to fit you in a little later.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. I do want you to be.
In the chair, I'll be professional with you.
Yeah,
You literally
be
sat in the
professional,
chair. You said I
please.
can do the same thing, bro. I can do the same thing.
Can we
You're not
stop,
getting
please?
nowhere with that. You come in here. You know what?
It's fucking
You come in here.
ridiculous.
You come in here.
You're a shit barber. You should not fucking be here.
That's fine.
You should not be. You should not be swinging. You should not be swinging at anybody
Who are you?
on the clock, bro. You're insane, bro.
Right.
I hope they fucking fire you, bro.
By popular demand, the guy decided to show off the haircut he was chasing versus the one he ended up getting, which, there's a very big stark difference there. What a crazy barber when your approach is, oh, you don't like the haircut I just gave you? Rather than making an attempt to fix it or adjust it based upon the customer's request, you go and try and swing at the man? Are you crazy? Like, do you just have a bunch of assault charges attached to you because of this? Like, what type of attitude and stupidity leads one to do something like that? This kid tries to steal someone's DoorDash order.
It's not my food?
No.
What's the name say on it?
Isaac.
What the heck?
What did it say was delivered?
Yeah. Can I see the name?
That's private property.
That's my food, huh?
No.
Give me my food. That's my food, little kid. Give me my food.
What's your name?
My name's Weston.
Wes?
Drop wet.
What's your
Drop
name?
wet. 2 cheeseburgers, Sprite, apple fry. Yeah, that's my order. Drop W right there.
Oh.
Give me my food. Dumbass kid. Dumbass kid.
I love the noise the kid makes when he realizes the guy knows 100% that that's his and sees that it's his name on the thing. He goes, oh, okay. You know you did something wrong here. You just were trying to avoid admitting that until you really got caught dead in the act. Here we have someone losing it at their local McDonald's over an order, and the funniest part about this clip is that it's her son who's recording her do this.
Straight up! Excuse me, ma'am. While y'all sitting here talking about y'all can't find my order and I done paid for my order and sent my son all the way home, where's my order? Where's my order?
You don't need to come in yet.
Where is my order?
Can you tell me what?
Yeah, I had 2 cheeseburgers, 2 10-piece chicken nuggets, and 2 medium fries. And baby, I ain't yelling at you. It's the person in the line talking about she don't know what to tell him. I sent him to get my order. So y'all need to get it together. Y'all need to give me my money back. That's what y'all gonna do.
Ma'am, your order was actually sitting right here on the
Listen, but y'all should have told him that. Y'all don't give a f. Give me my mother order. Yeah, I'm aggravated. Y'all ain't gonna give nobody no money for wasting gas, is y'all? Talk about somebody order sitting right there. You think I want that order? When he came up here 15, 20 minutes ago? Get me my shit, if that's what y'all gonna do, or give me my mother money back. While you sitting here looking dumb as You are. I'm looking at you right now. You don't see your face. You look dumb. You look dumb as Give me my shit and give me my money. That's what y'all do. Okay, well stop talking to me. If you ain't trying to help. Shut the up.
Look, I get and understand frustrations when orders go awry and go wrong and things aren't being done as you wanted to, or things are delayed and not coming out as quick as you'd expect. But losing it like this is completely unwarranted and honestly shouldn't be tolerated in any form of service place. Just acting like this. Look, we're all humans at the end of the day. There is some form of human decency and human empathy that you should kind of consider. And again, as I've stated about 1,000,000 times before on this channel, patience goes a long way. Being patient and calm in a situation like this, like, hey, this order's taking forever, what's the hold up, I just want to know, rather than screaming and shouting at the service workers, will get you 2 entirely different results. The first one might be more likely they'll actually figure out what's happened with your order and get it out to you quicker, and the other one is just frustration, they want to call the cops and other various problems there. Like, just be calm and patient. There's no need to lose it at a person over something like this. Here we have a guy at a mechanic workshop who decides to make a very weird and creepy advance against a woman whom he's trying to fix their AC for. Here's the clip.
Regular price on. Listen, your husband called me over here. No, joking around.
No, you weren't joking. Woo! You pulled this down, right? Say it again. You pulled this down, and what did you say? What did you say? Say it again.
I was just joking around.
Say it again, though. Say it again. Say it again.
I'm gonna adopt you?
No, you said, oh, I wish I could kidnap you. Exactly.
I mean, you think I'm
You work here, right? Don't you work here? You're disgusting. No, you're absolutely disgusting. Yeah? Yes, you are. You are very disgusting. Yeah. And what did you say? She should dress better? Yeah. You can't control yourself? You can't control yourself? You can't? You can't control yourself, right? You're disgusting. I just want you to know. You are. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I'm wearing. It doesn't. It shouldn't matter. You're a grown man.
Brave for her to actually stand up for herself against this type of crap, because that's all it is. This is crap. You should never treat another person like this. You shouldn't even jokingly half pull down the shed door, the garage door, say, man, I finally get to kidnap you. And then when you get called out for your very sketchy, creepy, horrible behavior, say that, I'm sorry, she should dress better. What the That's just horrible, first off, and secondly, you're a terrible person. There's nothing more to it than that. In this clip here, the people behind the camera were playing music on their speakers in McDonald's, quite loudly in fact, and this person over here has come over to go off at them for doing so, and here's the clip.
Look at this Karen. This Karen. Look at this Karen.
You stupid bitch.
Karen.
Yeah.
Hey, Karen.
And it's down, you stupid bitch.
There's a place for everyone.
I don't give a
Hi, Karen.
you.
Go, Karen.
I'm telling you, you're bothering me.
We're not bothering you anymore, you dumbass.
Karen.
Shut the f***
up. Karen.
I know, yeah, we need everyone's recording. That's recording.
Oh, that's such a cool movie. Yeah. I can hear all the way on the other side of the room.
Have you seen it?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a dog.
That's a
Isn't that
movie?
cool?
Yeah.
It is so cool.
You wanna see
Hi.
it
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah? Shocking moment. Car crashes into house. Oh my god, this is so important.
What?
Oh my god, you're disgusting. You're the one blasting it in the freaking. And who cares? I care because I'm trying to listen to my son. Listen to what he's playing. Yeah, and I can't tell if he's being distressed because you've got screens playing.
Well, he likes it.
Yeah, you know what? He likes obviously not. He's yeah! 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 Come on, Bye! Bye, lady!
I'm sorry, but if you're playing music loudly in public in a public restaurant, expect some people to be annoyed by that, and sometimes you'll have that person who's annoyed enough they're willing to confront you about it. And she does have a genuine reason to care about that, because yeah, her kid's in the playground. She wants to be able to hear when her kid makes noises that aren't usual for them, type deal. And it makes it more difficult to do that when someone is playing music loudly. It doesn't matter the reason why you're playing music. You're in a public space, maybe have some public decency. If you care that much to blare music loudly, maybe go to your car and turn it on in there. Go listen to things in there, or get some headphones so you can enjoy it at the volume that you like to enjoy it, but you don't have to worry about annoying other people. I don't know. It's just really I get it's one of those things where just saying that this person's a Karen for going off at you for playing music loudly in public, it's just so much self-entitlement there that you don't realize that, yeah, maybe that is a bit of a problem. Maybe I should be a bit more considerate about the people around me who may not like the music that I like, and other problems along those lines, especially the more actual legitimate concerns like this one here, where she wants to be able to hear her child who's currently playing in the playground in case something happens. This guy has a dump truck reverse into him.
Huh? I hit you? Yes. Bro. Bruh, look, when you came around that corner, them rocks came and broke my windshield. That's why I was trying to get you to pull over. That's it.
Damn, man, why you following me like that?
That's all it was. That's all I was trying to get you to pull over.
Dog, I swear. God damn, man. Damn, I'm fired for this. I'm on the wrong truck.
God damn, man. You gotta be kidding me, bro.
Man, goddamn, Lord have mercy. I'm fired.
Well, I hope you have dashcam footage of this, but also, quick question to the Americans. Do your dump trucks have, giant ass stickers on the back saying, "This will stop and reverse at any time, be aware" type nonsense? And then B, did this guy hit the horn and hold it to try and get the guy's attention before he hit him? That is a question I would like to ask. But on the same note, the garbage truck driver is at fault regardless, because he's reversed without looking and has just hit a car. Yes, there are certain precautions you should have around dump trucks, but there's certain things at certain points. Hopefully you have a dash cam. Here we have quite the character of an ex.
You obsessed with your ex? Bitch, quit looking at my TikTok. You wanna do something? Get at me. She's obsessed. It's alright. She ran through like a goddamn mother, but it's okay. Yeah.
Why did you come out here? Why did you come out here?
Staring at what's up, bro?
You ran into me.
Stop acting like that, Hannah.
Do I need to get security?
Get him.
Then leave. Just walk away. Just walk away. I'll get safe. No.
Think I give a about some security?
Bye.
I'm just saying, I don't care.
And I'm saying bye. Chill out. Okay, Mom, we know he cares.
Y'all get y'all shit straight. Y'all talk. Hey, get her shit straight. And her. Both of y'all. Matter of fact, both of y'all.
Why my mom?
Your ass too. I don't give a mother. I don't give a staring at.
Oh, and for those of you who are curious, some of those sentences was just him casually dropping the N-word. Not the hard R, the variation that makes him think he's cool, even though it really doesn't, man. What a character, to say the least. Just what a crazy man. Is he just drunk, or is just him normally? It's just The person behind the camera has just come out of a liquor store. They've just come off base for the day. All the other shenanigans. As they come out, this other person gets into a fender bender with their Tesla. She looks at the damage and sees there is none, so decides, like, you know what, I don't care enough about dealing with this. I'm going to move on. That is until this person confronts her for apparently potentially stealing her Tesla, claims that she needs insurance now, and will get her in trouble with the law because she's swearing. Here's the clip.
Oh, get the out of my face.
Do not say that word.
Get the out of my face.
Do not say that word.
Or what?
Do not say that word.
What you finna do?
Do not say
what
that
you finna
word.
do?
Do not say that
what
word.
You finna do?
Do not say that word.
Don't be there like. Don't be like this right now.
Don't say that word.
Don't be like this right now.
No, you're the one that's rude.
I'm not being rude.
You are the one that's
You're
rude
over here
right
demanding
now.
shit from me.
Nope.
All right.
Give me your stuff.
No. Call the police.
What should I call? You call.
Because you said you wanted to call them, right?
Yeah, because of your profanity. That's why.
What is profanity gonna do?
The F word, man.
What is that?
You do not
What's
say
wrong
it.
With that?
You
What's
know
wrong
what?
With that? What's wrong with that?
Because you
What's
know
wrong
what?
with
If
that?
you had been a white person, you wouldn't have been saying profanity.
How? You know that?
I just know it.
Please get out of my face,
I just know it. I just know it.
If you want to call the police.
No, I just know it. Give me your stuff.
Call the police.
Give me your stuff.
I don't like how you in my face right now.
Give me your stuff. I'm not in your face right now. If I was in your face, I'd be right here. Give me your stuff.
Back up.
Give me your stuff.
Back up.
Give me your stuff.
Back up.
Come on.
Back up.
Come on.
Back the up.
I'm not in your space.
You too close to me.
I'm not in your space.
And you yelling. You acting crazy right now.
Okay. Give me your stuff.
Go in your car.
Give me your registration. Come on.
Girl,
Come on.
Back the up.
Come on. Give me your registration.
You ain't
your
finna
insurance. Do you have not?
I do have that.
Are you driving without any insurance?
Are you?
I'm not.
Exactly.
Are you?
Oh, you think I'm gonna drive this without insurance?
I think you stole this.
You think I stole it?
Yeah, I think.
Oh, must be.
No,
All right.
no, seriously. I think you did.
All right.
Okay, come on. Give me your insurance.
Back up out of my face.
Okay, one step. Okay,
no,
give me your
get in your car. I'm gonna call the police.
Come on.
No,
all right, go ahead and call. Come on, go ahead and call.
Get out of my face.
Come and call.
Get out of my face.
I'm asking for your
Get
insurance
out of
and
my
registration.
face.
That's all I'm asking for.
Because you're the one out here yelling. I'm not yelling.
Okay, I'm not gonna yell.
Regardless of.
Okay.
Okay, then go calm down. I will call the police.
Okay, you calm down too.
No,
you
I'm calm. You came out your car demanding shit, and I was gonna be respectful.
Okay, I'm gonna be respectful.
Okay, then, ma'am.
Okay, fine.
I'm not trying to disrespect you.
I'm
you
not
came
either.
out of your car demanding shit.
Okay,
I was gonna. No,
I asked you.
Let me finish
you
talking.
asked me first. You
no,
asked
you did
me
not.
first. Yes, you did.
No, you did not.
No, you asked
no,
me
you
first.
did not. I
you
said, did you see me backing out?
You asked me first.
All right. Girl, you came over here demanding shit from me.
I just wanted the registration and the license. That's all I wanted.
Being the way that you are, look, you came out the car aggressive like that. I don't like that shit.
Okay,
you need to back up.
All right, you both calm down and you give me your stuff.
Okay, go to your shit. Go get your shit ready.
What? So you can drive off?
You think I'm gonna drive off?
Yes.
No, I'm not.
You think
I'm gonna drive off because what? The color of my skin or what? You think I'm gonna drive off because of that? You don't think I can afford this shit?
I don't think this is your car.
Why?
I just don't.
Why not?
I just don't.
Why not?
I just don't.
The app is on my phone.
Just show me your registration
Get
and
your
your license.
Shit. Get your shit
Give
first.
me your registration and your license. That's all I'm asking.
Go get it.
That's all I'm asking.
Apparently they would eventually actually exchange information here, not for found this person continuing to berate her, which, problematic person, but ultimately she apparently is not bothered to actually make a claim or anything along those lines at all. She just wanted this information for some reason or another, and just never made use of. I don't know, what a weird character. Like, just first off saying, I'm gonna call the police over your swearing. If you're a white person, you got arrested for that. It's like, do you forget free speech is a thing? Like, like, sorry, I'm sorry, but what? You're allowed to swear in public. There's literally almost nothing wrong with that. Don't do it in front of kids. It's just disrespectful, but it's not illegal. She wasn't going to call the cops herself because she knew that she was wholeheartedly in the wrong with this entire nonsensical bullcrap. And then to go all this pain and effort to get the insurance papers just to never do anything with it. Like, well, were you just trying to... Like, were you trying to see if she actually stole this Tesla or not? Like, what in the world were you trying to accomplish here outside of proving yourself to be an absolute and utter asshole? Here are some people fighting and arguing on a plane.
Wait, okay, so don't. You gonna slap some shit. Oh, you gonna slap.
I got it. That's not the problem. You're not gonna touch my son. That's what you did. That's what you did. And your daughter said to tell you gonna slap me. Excuse me. We need our bags. We need our bags.
I have no idea how we got here. I just am praying that this is after they've landed at the destination, so that when they deboard this plane, no one's going to be inconvenienced by whatever stupidity is currently happening here. Well, there's still going to be that inconvenience, but you know, it's better than having your plane delayed from going anywhere because of people like this. Here we have a guy who quickly makes enemies of everyone on the bus when he jumps into the bus and calls the driver the N-word.
Are you done? Did your mom teach you how to talk to people like that?
Yo, yourself, you racist piece of shit.
You know what? I'm a citizen too. Yeah, you.
Are you a U.S. citizen? Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes,
Yo,
I am.
you really should walk because you need the weight loss, bro.
My dad was in the army.
You really should walk because you need the weight loss, bro.
Ass kicked, you bitch.
Get the off the
You want to
bus,
get your
bro.
ass kicked,
Get
bitch?
the off the
You want to
bus,
get
bro.
your
I
ass
got
kicked,
it right here
bitch?
if you're gonna hit me, dude.
What do you hit?
Get the off
You hit
this
a
bus.
pussy like you?
Get the off
Like
this
a
bus,
pussy mother.
bro. Get the off this bus,
A
bro.
pussy mother like you?
Yeah, I'm the pussy talking shit to a bunch of strangers, dude. Bringing up racist and sexist slurs, and I'm the
Oh
pussy,
my
dude.
God.
Get the off
You're
yourself.
a
Get the
Democrat?
off
Are
this
you a
bus,
Democrat?
loser.
You're a goddamn Democrat, aren't you? Democratic pussy.
Yeah, that's it right there, dude. Yeah, we're the problem, bro.
Yeah, you are.
Uh-huh.
You know why?
Why's that? I'd love to hear it.
Trump.
Okay, yeah, I'm the reason that fool exists.
I'm sorry, it looks like you've already got a head injury, so I'm not willing to fight you because that's why you got the bandage wrapped around your head, right? What a confrontation here. What a crazy man. Just jump on the bus and immediately scream the N-word at the driver. Just absolutely amazing behavior. Here we have a guy who absolutely loses it at a KFC at the manager for some reason that I don't think we ever get properly explained.
This is what the I'm gonna tell you. If I order something back there, regardless if it's through the app or not, stop! I said do not open your lips and you're opening it.
Okay, don't
Come out here, come out here, bro. I'm not all them teeth out your.
Not my business. Man, I'm not here. I'm not.
But you don't know how to run the business properly. I'm not. Do you want the black and yellow shits in your head to start rolling all over the floor? Shut the up when I'm talking to you. What else? What are you gonna do? You're gonna put your hands on me? No. You're not gonna do so. Shut the up, like I said, because I won't put my hands on you. I know. This okay, so shut the up and listen to what I have to say. If I went back there and I used my code, you would not tell me that I was. No. What the did I just say? Do not open your mouth. A lot of people here. Yeah, and they're pissed off too. Yeah, and they're pissed off too. So listen to what the customer. Okay, the customer has to say.
I'm not. Manager here until here. He
Okay,
left.
so why
He
you
not
over
my
here
business.
talking? Why are you talking?
So why blame me? Why blame me?
Because you
Why
don't
blame me?
Because you're the person in charge. You're the person in charge. You took that responsibility to be the manager. So now guess what? You have to hear my shit. That's your job. That's your job. You're not about to tell me.
You take the manager.
And guess what? If I want to take your spot, nobody will be yelling at me like this.
You're thinking you expert than everything. No.
Guess what? And I will take your job and do it better than you. And I will take your job and do it better than the way that you're about to tell me like you can't pass me some chicken through the window.
You don't talk back talk for me.
What are you talking about back talk? I came to you very respectfully before you disrespected me.
Really want to know what actually happened to cause this, because it just seems like a weird, over-the-top thing to be yelling at the manager about something. There seems to have been a potential error in the app somehow, or something along those lines. That's what I can gather from what the guy tries to say. I don't know. Just seems crazy and insane. It's absolutely wild. Here we're dropped in the middle of what seems to be the aftermath of a potential road incident, and here we got a guy who is just going off at the woman inside of her car over whatever happened here. So we have a good Samaritan saying, hey, stop that, maybe just go into your car, call the cops, and stop being this type of person.
Don't move your car no more. Just call the police. Don't move it no more because you're further damaging the car. And then you have on traffic. You, sir, need to get in your car and call the police. And stop intimidating this woman and her child.
I'm not trying to intimidate
Just, sir, hop in your car and call the proper people for this. Call the police. Her baby is scared and you're sitting here yelling at her. Hop in your vehicle and call the police. Leave this woman and her child alone. You're welcome.
I don't know who's at fault for what happened here, nor what actually happened here, but this is not how you handle stuff like this. Keep cool, calm, collected, make sure everyone's okay, and then exchange the information, yada, yada, yada. There's not much more to it than that. You don't need to start screaming and shouting at the person who you're involved in an accident with. It's just not necessary. The people behind the camera are Amazon delivery drivers, or supposedly. They're wearing the Amazon vest, but obviously using their own car for the deliveries. Anyway, they're making a delivery to a gated community, but don't have a way in, and we're sitting at the front gate. This other person, who we see on camera here, comes in with their golf cart, asks them to get out the way so he can go through, and then they follow him. And then it escalates into this mess here.
No, because this one's interesting.
Hey, don't you touch us. Hey, give me back my phone. Are you kidding me right now? Nah, give me the phone. Get the hell off of me.
I got police.
Go ahead, and I got proof of you just putting your hands on us and reaching in the the car.
I've got people trying to get in a secured gated area.
Are you kidding me?
Canoa Northwest. They're trying to follow me in my golf cart. Get that out of my face.
No, and you need to get out of my face, because I swear to God, you come at me, I'm going to hit you.
Get in your car.
No. You reached into my car and grabbed us.
Back the f up. Get my mother phone back.
I got your phone. It's in the car.
I've got people trying to follow me into a gated community.
We're delivering a package.
Literally in uniform for Amazon.
I don't care if you're with Amazon or not.
You literally told me to move so that you could get in, and you said to follow you in.
Green Valley, Arizona, and I'm not moving my golf cart.
That's fine.
If somebody comes down here.
I don't care, because I would love for them to come down so I can press charges. That's what I want them to come do. Yes. You need to call my dad.
A blue vest. I don't know if they're
Amazon. Amazon. Let them know. You want the details? Amazon.
Does that allow an Amazon car to follow a golf?
You told me to follow you. You told me to get out the way so that you could try and get in, because you were looking for your key fob. So I got out the way.
No, we're at the entrance to the gated community. They wanted to follow me in using my passcode, and I told them no. They're not supposed to do that. I didn't know they were a delivery. They were in their car, but they've got Amazon vests on. One does, one doesn't.
Put his hands on us, reached in the car and grabbed us, threw Steven's phone on the floor.
My name's Dave. I will pull into my community if you want me to get away from them. But I think it's wrong what they're doing.
I'll crash out tonight.
Okay, and yes, I would like to press charges because you put your hands on us and threw his property on the floor. We got it on video.
That's fine. Lady, I don't give a shit.
So his name's Dave.
This guy successfully peeved off enough people that the internet figured out who he is. I think some form of David Human or something along those lines, a very generic sounding name. There's a whole story there that I don't know too much about because I'm not an internet sleuth, and finding this information is usually a lot harder because I live in Australia, so my searches don't find the same thing because geographic search shenanigans. Here we have an angry Karen.
Get out of here. Come on.
If you look close enough, you can almost see the smoke fuming out of her ears. This series of clips is kind of a bit insane, to say the least. So what's happened beforehand is that these people here have had their one of their friends' family leave some dogs at their house temporarily to look after them while they went and did a trip of some sort. Anyway, it's led to the neighbors believing that they're running some form of illegal doggy daycare, so they've now started going off of their neighbors on the regular. Anyway, here we have one of those fun confrontations that happened more recently.
Knocking on our back door. We don't know you from Adam.
Back door.
You can. I don't care.
I know.
You're an idiot.
Okay.
You're stupid as.
Ew, you.
You.
Yeah.
running a doggy illegal.
Shut the up, bitch.
Illegal doggy daycare. Wait, no. You're running an illegal. Go ahead. This is residential. This is not.
You don't even own this house.
This is what we own.
Don't point at me.
I will have you arrested.
For knocking on your door?
Yes.
Why? You knocked on my door. I answered.
I never knocked on your door.
That's my door right there.
That's your front door. That's a proper door, idiot. Are you that dumb?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't go in your house.
You're dumb. We knocked on the front door for a goddamn mother. Back door. You can call any cop.
What does that make a difference? I'm just knocking nicely.
It does matter. We don't know.
We used to be civil. You used to be.
I
talk to you all the time when you walk.
On our back door. Why?
You.
Because I thought that's where you're where you come in and out of all the time. So I thought that.
That's not your business.
Oh my gosh.
We don't know.
Ma'am, I'm explaining to you.
No, you don't explain anything. I'm an English major, so shut the up, idiot.
Jeez.
You're a asshole, and you do it again. I don't care who you.
Don't worry.
The
Okay,
cops
keep
will
going.
be coming.
Okay. Have them come, please. I'll call them myself.
Please.
Okay.
What?
You better get out from here.
I won't.
As soon as possible. Get out.
Get the out of here.
In between the second and third clip, the husband got arrested and taken away in the back of a police car, and that was the landlord who came over to tell her to get out of here. And you know what makes this stuff even more insane? This ended up on, I believe, the Karen Hunter's TikTok page. I don't know whose that one is. All I know is that it turns out this lady has a massive list of crimes and stuff that she's done in her life. Like, it is an insane amount of them. Various different assault charges, various different drunk charges, etc, etc, etc. Quite literally the worst of the worst that's somehow still out in public. You just can't make this stuff up sometimes. Here we have a weird happening at Panera Bread.
This is how I should grab my food from a drive-thru. Seriously? I'm not tripping. Why she look so confused? Where did she go? I am not tripping.
Hi, I'm sorry, what was the issue?
You think this is how you should handle your customers, your product?
I'm sorry about that, ma'am. Can I get you anything else? And can you please not record me?
Why would you hand me things like this?
She had a glove on, ma'am, and I couldn't hand it to you.
She had a glove. You think this is a normal way to handle customer stuff? Don't you dare give me that corporate tone. You are rude and disrespectful, and this is not okay. Take this back. Take this back, and I want my money back.
You can get out of my drive-thru. There you go.
I want my money back.
Get the f out of my drive-thru.
Take the shit.
Look, I don't want to jump straight into insulting mode because this could just genuinely be some form of learning disability this person has to do something this weird, because I doubt this is something you're ever showed and it's just the brain doing stupid. Otherwise, we could make the joke of like, oh what, so if I order a hot chocolate, they're just going to pour the drink into my palms and burn the living crap out of them because they don't want to use containers or stuff like that. I don't know. It just seems wildly stupid, and of course the worker just did not pick up what stupidity that they were doing here, but I digress. Let's just hope that with that attitude she did not hold her job in the drive-thru for that long, because that is something else.